We're back with another episode of the Santa Boot First Podcast. Training camp is here. Football is in the air. We've got some Eagles to talk. We got some Phils post All-Star break. It's Christmas in July, so why not be here with Santa Boot First? Come on back, join the conversation. Listen to the Santa Boot First Podcast.
Should have acted like we were getting shot.
Should act like what?
We were getting shot. Go down.
Fuck, dude.
you come
Is that
back
where
up
you're
with
going?
a pack.
Is that where we're going? Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Santa Boot First Podcast, coming to you live from the Northeast Pole in beautiful Parkwood Manor, Philadelphia. Oh, man down.
Bang.
We are here to talk birds, to talk Phils, to talk frenemies, to talk Sixers.
No.
I don't know if there's
No.
really
Yeah.
much on
No.
the Sixers.
No, there's not.
I mean, Paul George's intro press conference and Maxey. That's fine.
All right. We just covered the Sixers in the intro. Nice, done. It's Christmas in July. What else are we going to talk about? We have some live in-person coverage from training camp this morning for the birds. But before we get started, I will be your bartender for the evening. To my left is the young Marcus, the young Padawan, Brody Marcus. So I'm covering you in the camera here, bro. You might want to spin over or something. To his left, we have the ruthless one, the AP, Ryan Smitty.
What's up, man? What's going on?
To his left, looking like he needs a haircut, the elder statesman, Donald Kennedy Martin.
What up, James?
Deke. You didn't even let me get to the Deke.
Oh,
You think
I'm
he needs a
sorry.
haircut?
I'm sorry. I thought
I'm
you were
get-
done.
I'm getting one tomorrow.
Trim? Good evening. To his left, the middle Martin, the fine-haired Don, DJ, the sensei.
Good evening. Cobra Kai came back out. Even
Is it
though
back out?
I kind of gave up on it. It
Yeah.
was like this last season or
Last
something.
season was a little weak.
This is the last season too.
The previous season.
The last couple seasons, it's like, all right, this is
Yeah, it kind
this
of
is
wore
done.
off.
This is
Kind of
done.
wore off. Look how cool
First
it's
season
back.
was cool, but then this is stupid.
It's done. And keeping us live and on the air behind the camera, Nate Money Pop Moss. Yep. I got to get a sign made for Andrew. It just says, "Sup."
we should get like the cutout like we did for
With
Bird.
Brody.
He's not dead. He's
Not
just
dead,
he's just not here.
Thank our sponsors too before we get started. Mama Mia's Fine Pizzerias. I don't know what am I doing.
All right there,
Government
Mook.
saying up there. Mama Mia's tonight. It was a new pie tonight.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Sausage, pepper, and onion.
very good.
Good one.
Nice pie. Enjoyed that one. Plain for the kid. Not,
I ventured out a little.
Smitty got out of his comfort
Two
zone.
slices.
Out of his comfort zone.
You sound like a little
I
kid.
found
You
that
had 2 slices of that special?
Oh, good.
Wow.
Dad, I had 2 slices.
2 slices.
I can get ice cream tonight, right?
And, Uncle Mike's is sitting out. He's at
Yeah,
the door.
he's declining your card, dude.
How many people you know at this place?
And speaking of ice cream,
Oh yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
right.
That's a good
Mama's,
That's
there we
right.
go. Pop Pops, not Pops. We will get the Pops, but Pop Pops ice cream. Our buddy Brendan Kelly, former owner of Mama Mia's, is opening an ice cream shop right next door. So go get your Mama's for a slice. Go right next door. Get yourself a cone, little ice cream cone. We were over there. Me and Carly went over there Wednesday night or Tuesday night and had some. Nice setup. Good luck with it, Brendan. With Pop Pops ice cream here in Summerton on Southampton Road. Go check them out.
What
Those
flavors did you
in
get?
Northeast Philly. I got a mix. I did a little chocolate chip cookie dough and a vanilla brownie.
Vanilla brownie.
Yes.
I don't think
In
I've
the
seen
cone
that
or
one.
in the bowl?
I go dish. I'm not normally a cone guy. I'm a dish
Dude,
guy.
I love the
Anytime.
cone.
Because you know what? I failed to
Any
get the hot
toppings?
fudge. I should have gone hot fudge. I
Yeah.
had a brain
It's-
fart.
See, yeah, if you do a cup, you can do all the toppings and stuff. But I like the cone.
Yeah.
They had the chocolate dipped cone.
Oh,
chocolate dipped sugar
yeah, that's a
cone.
Are we
good
going
one.
there after the shop?
It's
It's,
go-
we
they're only
gotta
open
be
till
open.
9.
They're only
Yeah,
open at
we're gonna
9.
be there in 40 minutes,
We
roughly.
got to be open a little later.
Maybe on the weekends. See how it goes. They
Yeah.
had plenty of people coming through there when we were in there the other night. So good luck with that, Brandon.
Awesome.
And our
Is that going to
Fine.
be open year round?
I believe, I don't know. We think so.
Well, I mean,
But we'll find
some
out.
ice cream shops aren't.
We'll keep you informed.
Yeah.
Right now, they're open till 4 to 9. Southampton
4
Road.
to 9, that's it.
Yeah, it's an ice cream shop.
You're not
You're
getting
not
ice
down-
cream at
You're
10
not down the
a.m.
beach.
Uncle Mike's is open all day, every day.
I don't know if I want ice cream at 10
Well, I think he
a.m.
still has a regular job, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he runs a pizza parlor.
Not
he sold
anymore.
Oh, that's right.
And that was only open till 8 when he had that, which is highly unusual.
I remember going from Pops because now I need to get the Pops.
Ugh.
Pops McCain's fine whiskeys,
Yep.
bourbons, and whatever else Jay has got brewing up.
The
Go visit
proprietor.
him, the proprietor, Jason
Yeah,
Fogg.
the proprietor.
Go visit him up at the Wayne House.
Tell him Villanova sucks.
He's close enough.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Should we go up there? We'll each get a bottle and just march from the shop down to the Nova
And
campus
just say it sucks.
and just drink the whole way.
And tell Villanova,
Tell them Nova sucks. I'm in.
I'm in for
I'm
that.
definitely
Dude,
in for
I'm
that.
definitely in
Don't
for
twist
that.
my arm.
I'm a St. Joe's boy. I'm definitely in for that.
I'm sure Jason would appreciate
You
it.
gonna wear your Delonte West jersey? He likes to march down the side of the road. too.
Oh,
Yo, my
yeah.
God.
Yeah!
Cheap shot, man.
You got
That was-
another St. Joe's guy in the house, too.
I know, I just
That
said
was-
Delonte West.
That was below
Kicking
the
a
belt.
man when he's down.
That was below the belt.
Oh, Logan's here. What's up, Logan?
What's up, Logan?
Long time no see.
First timer over here.
Yeah, you might have
Yeah.
to join in.
First time, long time.
Yeah,
we
got a question
first
for you.
time, long
Exactly.
time.
Pops for Kids Fine Whiskeys, and our last but not least, Stockyard Sandwich Company. Go give Will and family a visit down there for a nice sandwich, nice little chicken wings, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You ever hear if they got their cider back up and running? Because that was
I-
fine tasting.
We
cider.
should.
I have
We
not.
should start a petition to get their Scrapple back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homemade Scrapple
Yes.
that they did. Have to
Yes.
get a petition going. We'll just
That's
stand
no
out
fun being
front.
Your dad, you see your dad. Saw Smitty running around Moore's Pier looking for Daryl. Actually, I was doing a nice workout when I saw you at what was that?
Stuffing pancakes in his face?
No, I didn't see him. I saw Bob.
Pompios.
Pompios. I was too busy sweating it out.
Sweating to the oldies.
That's right.
All right.
I think it was Eminem.
Do we want to get into it?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's go.
Training camp?
Yeah.
Training camp started.
Yeah. So we heard.
We were down there today. Guys look good. Look ready to go. Can't really
Anybody?
tell much. The
Anybody
underwear
throw up?
Olympics, right? That's what I didn't see anybody. You guys see anybody throw up today?
I want to know if Becton really threw up 10 times.
No, I thought it was for 10 seconds.
I saw somebody
I
said
saw
10
something about
times.
heaving.
Oh, maybe he was doing a Donovan McNabb.
Well, I
Oh.
like when you throw up, I heave.
I heaved
Yeah, so
before I
maybe
throw up
he
too.
heaved
Who
10 times,
doesn't
yeah,
heave when you
look,
throw
my-
up?
Somebody said 10 times.
My thing is, if the dude's a monster, that's all I'm
He's
saying.
huge.
He's the
He's a
biggest
big
guy
boy.
on the team.
Would he stop me?
I mean, yeah. I think I could.
You could go
I don't know,
between his
you're kind-
legs.
You're kind of shifty.
I was.
Yeah, and
the one- The
agile.
one
Yes.
thing I will say is watching Saquon, he's shifty, but I think if I just
Take
get his
my word.
shoulder in,
Well, Jim
I'm
said
stopping him.
Jim
Don't you
said
think,
one
Jim?
on one he would take him on.
I
Hey
would
guys,
Jim, don't you think I dropped Saquon to the ground?
All of yous are peeing in a cup when the show's over.
well that's just us. You speak for your. You're just not built
Dude,
like
when
us.
Saquon made that cut, all I thought about is if I get down low and put my shoulder into his quad, he's down.
You want to hear something funny? This one guy I know, Schaefer.
We get off topic.
He legitimately thought he could take down. I think it was Boston Scott, like one on one. He thought.
I think somebody.
Did he play football, Ryan?
Yeah,
I
he's a
think-
big dude.
He is a big dude.
Yeah,
What
he-
position did he
It's
play?
all about
Offensive
angles,
line.
man. If you get the right angle,
Dude, you're not taking down an NFL running
I
back.
think he could take down
Nope.
Saquon. I mean, he could take down Boston Scott.
No
Boston-
shot.
No.
Boston Scott would laugh.
Yeah.
Who's,
Boston
I
Boston
think-
Scott would
I
have put a
think you
move
could
on him.
take
He's
down
gone.
John Ross or Devontae. Devontae, you would
no,
take.
Devontae.
Guys
John
are all
Ross is-
smoking crack,
Yeah,
man.
John Ross is
Oh, yeah,
fast.
Thinking
he's
you're
how
taking
he
anybody
looks.
down.
He's
Who
dude,
was
John
the other? Who was the other running back? He was tiny.
Anais Smith.
Gainwell.
Yeah, Smith looked small.
Yeah.
It depends.
You're not taking him down.
I
Yeah.
think you could take.
Yeah.
You
down
saw what
and-
I did at the bar
and
Saturday
you-
night.
and-
whoa, all right. You know, you guys
If we take this to the NBA, you guys could all lock down Muggsy Bogues because he was only 5'3".
oh, well,
He'd
that's-
smoke the shit
Yeah,
out of
but-
everybody in this room.
No,
I
that-
guarantee you, Devontae Smith. If I got him at the right angle, I could put him to the ground.
You're Smitty.
You don't think we could put Smitty down?
No,
you're not even-
you
I think
can't
no matter-
catch
No
him.
matter what angle we take, his stiff arm would go right into
We
my
would-
jaw
yeah.
and be out.
We
Yeah.
wouldn't even catch him. We wouldn't even touch.
Right.
sniff him.
He would be
I'm
a
not- all right, I'm
he
gonna
would
give you
be a
somebody-
memory. You'd be
I'm gonna
grasping
give you
at
somebody
air.
That I can drop. I'm going to go a little way back. Reno Mahe.
No.
He used to work at
Wait,
GMP.
wait.
No.
I could drop
He
his
would
in.
No.
he would jump right over you with 2 baskets of crab fries in his hands and not spill the cheese.
And not
Nate,
spill one.
Nate, would you take down Boston Scott?
I think
Nate said yeah.
He's the only one that
Look,
would
I
have
don't know
a
your
chance.
speed, but you'd have to catch him, man. You think you're catching him?
He wouldn't beat me to the sideline.
Right
Oh,
now,
yeah, I-
Boston Scott.
Right now, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, right now might be different.
Come
Would
on,
you
man.
be able to
Me
take?
and like me, Nate, football Nate?
You think football
Really?
could take down Barkley in the backfield?
Man, what? I put Kevin Jones down.
No, damn.
Hey, no, yeah, when he was at hiring. Stop.
Bro, you really think you can take Saquon down?
As fast as Barkley.
No, he's not.
If Saquon's listening, we gotta set it up.
Dude,
Right
if
now.
Saquon's-
I'll reach out to
Kevin Jones is
I'll reach out
listening.
to
We
his
got to
people.
set it up.
Yeah, we're gonna reach out to Rockefeller, and that's his agency, and be like, "Let's go."
That would be that
You
would
really
be.
think you could take him down?
Yeah, man. I was a fucking beast. Absolutely.
So you think you can get by Jalen Carter?
Why would I get by Jimmy Carter? I'm on the same side.
Yeah, seriously.
If you no, but I'm saying if you were an
How about
offensive
that?
lineman, you think you could stop? Could you stop him?
He's defensive lineman.
I just look
We-
like one.
think he
Were
can-
you-
I don't think.
Will you tackle or end?
I guarantee you, even
And-
in high school, you ain't taking down
I can
Saquon.
play both.
He's not
Ah.
taking down Saquon Barkley. Get out of here.
Get out of your mind, bro. You doubting how good I was. Like, I was all state. Like, I'm not playing. Like, I was good.
I'm not saying you're not good, but these are like you're talking about NFL.
I mean-
Reno Mahe, I'll give you.
I'm
Jeremy
saying
Bloom,
10
Brett
times out of
Covey.
10,
Jeremy Blue.
Like, if we roll up 10 times, does Barkley get me like 8 times? Probably. But am I going to be able to put him down? Absolutely.
One
This-
time.
Right now
One
or
time.
high school
Do you think
Barkley?
you could right now?
College.
Could you right now?
Me right now? If he didn't juke me, yeah.
If I ask you to stand still,
if we're going straight ahead, then I think I'll be okay.
Oklahoma drills, you're taking.
Yeah, I think I'll
Really?
be okay. But if he's got some wiggle room,
So you think you're getting by Lane Johnson on the pass rush or Maylada?
oh, that's tough.
Yeah, you ain't
He's,
getting yeah,
he's
right.
thinking about
There's not many
it.
people getting by Lane.
Well, Lane's different because Lane's so fast.
Yeah, nobody's getting
So
by.
is Mylata.
Not
Dickerson,
Lane.
you ain't getting by
Yeah.
either. Big
Not like
country.
Lane. Like Lane's different.
Yeah, Lane's the best dude in the league.
Lane's like-
That's hilarious. I think we're all overvalued.
I kind of want to. We should get this AI generated. We'll create Nate. We'll create Nate.
We could
We'll
do,
set
we could-
his-
I'm gonna set up.
we'll
a
set
name
his-
off in 2K25.
Yeah, we'll set up an
Five
overall.
star from LaSalle.
I'm going to
gonna
LaSalle.
recruit him to Penn State with
Overall,
a 61.
Yeah. We'll set up the overall.
I'll
Yeah.
break into that LaSalle football
There you go.
archives.
Yeah.
I'll go in
I
them.
hated that we weren't on the game, and I wasn't. When I was in Connecticut, I was a redshirt, so I wasn't on the game.
Oh,
We'll give it to you, but you ain't taking down Barkley.
I would have been like a 55.
you would have been on the. You could be on the. You could be on the
There's
dynasty
no way
team.
My rating would have been anything good, but it's just the fact that my number and I would have been. I would've been
Did you get the new game yet? NCAA. Oh, dude,
I
it's
don't
awesome.
know. I played it once.
We should get him going. We should get
Wait,
him on
I'm
there.
gonna make a Nate Moss and get it on
Make a
Twitter.
Santa Boo team. We'd be all on there.
Yeah.
I don't play. I'll be the coach.
Oh,
All right,
God.
that's fine.
I was gonna say you'll be the guy.
get-
You'll be the guy running around like
He'll be the
Yeah,
recruiter.
Gatorade, Jalen.
You get-
throw that linebacker. Just make it speed really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could look like Nakobe Dean today.
I heard he looks terrible.
I mean, our evaluation.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
Let's get the football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we are
I was
evaluating.
Who stood out to you today?
James Bradbury.
Yeah, because he was moping.
Oh, you actually sounded like legit with
You know who
that.
actually stood out to me? I'm not even kidding. Darius Slay. His speed looks back. He looked really
Yeah,
good.
but he has a start every year. Then second half of the season, he kind of falls apart.
He's probably a Hall of Fame corner.
It's
Yeah,
something.
that's true.
Jalen
They're not
Carter
really-
looks jacked.
Carter looks big. Davis looks like he trimmed down again a bit.
That's what I want to hear.
There's some big guys like that. Who was 77? Johnson,
Back to
another offensive lineman.
Oh, Fred
I think
Johnson?
Becton is 74.
no
Fred-
Fred Johnson 74,
He's
Becton
a tall guy.
77.
Wilson looked big. The receiver,
Yeah,
he looks like he should be playing tight end.
He
So,
dropped.
he'll probably be like a special teams guy though.
I mean, obviously your normal guys stood out, right? Like AJ Brown's a monster.
Yeah.
He can take down. He can go by.
How's
any D-back.
Devontae look? I feel like
He
Devontae's
looks
always.
good. The thing that we
I feel like
noticed
he's
that-
always under the radar, even though he's still
the
top
thing
receiver.
that we noticed the most, and they've been talking about, is how quick Hurts is getting the ball out. There wasn't like.
This is only day
highlight
2,
plays,
mind you. This is
but,
only day
hey,
2.
According to Elliott Shore Parks, if you didn't have 2 drops, we'd be 100%.
Dude, the Eagles are the greatest practice team probably ever.
You want to know
Ever.
good things? We're
Oh,
gonna give you good things.
stop.
You
You know who
who
looked
great?
bad?
Jalen looked good.
Kenny Pickett.
Pickett
Jalen's
look bad.
definitely fast. Yeah,
Pickett looked bad.
Yeah, but you know what? Did you hear Elliott on the radio? He was like, "Oh, Pickett had another fine day." I'm like, "What the hell is he talking about?"
Does he have 2 gloves on? He's got to have the 2
See,
gloves.
is he
That's where
really
the two
wear
gloves-
2 gloves in
Yes.
this heat? Oh.
Yes.
Dude, he went to Pitt. What do you expect? He's a loser.
He's got to. I love the 2 gloves. I
He's
love
a
that.
loser, dude. He went to
It's like
Pitt.
Kurt Warner or Teddy Bridgewater wearing the 2 gloves.
Barkley looked
Barkley
like a
looked good.
monster.
Of course, Barkley looked good. Those Penn Staters.
The bar rose a little bit over there when you said that,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
You got to
yeah.
calm down.
Listen, how can you not be excited for this offense with Hurts, Barkley, Brown,
Yeah, if
Smith, and Goddard?
if
And
they
I'm
stay
telling you right now,
healthy-
they're going to trade for a wide receiver.
How I want to know how Juergens looks.
He's
Jurgen
fast.
looks good.
He's fast around the edge.
Well, that
on
one play he
blocks.
got eaten up by Carter.
Well, dude, Carter's going to be like,
Car's a problem.
Yeah.
Carter's going to be a huge problem.
Well,
Especially if you get him in the runway, the freeway, it's over.
oh, dude, you gotta go
No,
there.
I'm saying,
Oh my
if you do.
god!
I'm just saying, if you get him in open space,
Yeah.
he's like a
I'm
speed
excited to
demon.
watch him again.
Yeah, he's
And now that he's got a full year under his belt, including a
Jordan
playoff
Davis
game,
is very
Yep.
cut. Jordan Davis is cut.
Does he look fast?
Yeah, it looks like he didn't go to like.
what about the linebackers? Devin White,
Devin White looks good.
Trotter got a lot of run with the first.
Zach
Until he got hurt.
Bond,
like I heard.
Yeah,
He cramped up. He cramped up.
Yeah,
Zach
Bond
Bond.
got.
They
some
have-
I was
love.
gonna say Zach. I heard Zach Bond.
They have him starting
do
over
like him.
Dean.
Yeah, they've been starting White and Bond.
Really?
Who else looked good? Or who? Nolan Smith definitely put on some weight. He looks bigger.
Like-
he's like a good 230.
Yeah.
Like
what was he
like
last year?
fat or like
no,
muscle?
Muscle. What do you
No,
say?
no.
He got more
looked
jacked.
solid.
They definitely
Jordan Davis was the one that impressed me the most. He definitely slimmed down.
They motion.
Yeah, they
That's
did a ton of
That's the
motion.
one thing that I've been seeing a lot is that they're like
Stoutland was
motions.
really working with Becton a lot. Like I think they want him to be the starting guard.
Wasn't he a
Guard?
first round draft
Yes,
pick?
that's what they're.
He's too
talking
big.
about.
He's too
Dude,
tall.
Dude,
He's tall, but
How can he be a guard?
that's where
He's
they were
tall.
working with
That's
him.
where he was.
That's where
Really?
that's where they were looking. Yeah, as a guard.
What about Steen?
Steen? Didn't get much at all.
Well, that's concerning because
He's on the other side.
And no,
You-
he's not.
he would have taken
No.
He's on the right side.
he would have taken Juergens' spot.
That's where
'Cause-
Becton is.
Yeah, because Juergens
I thought they
slid
were
in the
playing
center.
back in that-
Who was the guy that stood out to you, Poe? Jim, did he like Poe?
Egger,
Poe was a little. Yeah, he was a little guy.
Poe
Egger
looked like
Allen.
he should be on the Somerton Spartans.
It's like, yeah, I was like, this is
You
the guy.
might be
He's
able
just,
to take
he's just a
down
camp
Poe.
What
body. He's a
positions he
little chubby
play?
guy.
I don't even know who he is.
Who's the third round pick from the defensive end?
Oh, Jay Lex Hutton. He made a nice play,
Yeah,
actually.
I think they
He
said
made a
that
nice
him.
play. He's big.
Is he?
Yeah, he's very tall.
So Trotter's
Huh.
getting first team reps.
He was.
He was
Yeah.
a-
That's
A
a little
little bit.
surprising.
You know, I was going to say, you know, who looked good the running back they picked up from San Fran. He had a couple nice plays.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
Price.
Who's that?
Oh, you know
Davis.
who else looked good? Isaiah Rogers on the outside.
Out of the corner.
I've been hearing that all through OTAs.
They're saying they might use him in returns.
They were
'cause of his
using
speed.
John
Rodgers?
Ross. They had
Yeah,
John Ross.
'cause of his
doing that, right?
speed.
Did they Ross do
Wow.
it today? I thought Ross was
Rogers
once in the
returned
beginning
a
of
lot
practice.
in Indianapolis.
We didn't see Cooper. We didn't even see him on the side.
Well, he's hurt.
We were looking.
Yeah,
on
he's
the
hurt.
sideline.
He
I-
had
He's
his
hurt.
pulled his hamstring.
No, I know,
Yeah, but Sidney
we-
Brown was there.
Sidney
And he
Brown was
practicing.
working out.
Yeah, he's coming off the torn ACL.
Calcaterra looked good as the backup tight end.
I mean,
I'm dumb.
I've done that experiment.
I'd rather try CJ Ozo.
Yeah, but he had that bad drop. Remember where he
Yeah.
turned around?
What about a
his
big
face?
Big O, Albert O? Isn't he come back?
I don't think they're.
Did he come
he's
back?
projected as a long shot. But
Really?
Yes.
I don't.
How's-
Did he come back?
How? I thought they signed him back. How are these guys
Because they all
starters?
got, like, minimums. Like,
They're
even, like,
starters
Matt
for other
Hennessy.
teams, and they come
Remember
here and they
Matt
can't even
Hennessy?
make a
Like,
team.
We were like, oh, he'll be decent.
Because we're that good.
No, like seriously though, like these guys are legit NFL players and they can't even make our team. We're not. I mean, we're a good team, but they should be able to find a role
They're
for
they're
them.
they're going to be backups.
I don't want to see Calcaterra. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm-
I'm fine.
I don't know,
'Cause you know-
Calcaterra looked good today.
you know, Goddard's going to get hurt. It's
Right.
going to happen.
Yeah, he had a couple plays. Yeah, he had a couple open. Jalen found them.
They do a lot of like play action dump offs.
Yeah, the one was really nice where they did they had Smith go in the motion. They had Hurts line up in the backfield, act like he was going to pitch it to Barkley, and then they found Barkley in the flat down the sideline. That was a nice step.
Yeah.
But AJ Brown's just a monster.
Yeah.
He literally beats anybody.
He
It
came
doesn't
over
even
at one
matter.
point when we got there, and he was talking to his family. Like,
Yeah.
came over
We're
the
on
sideline,
the Eagles.
we're
We're
skipping.
on there. We're on the Twitter.
Are we?
Me and you taking pictures.
Oh,
right?
really?
You can't see us because
I
we
gotta-
know it's
But
us.
I mean, it's just
I gotta see
you
that.
see the guys on
I'll send
TV,
it to
and you're like, man, these guys are big.
Yeah,
they're
Spadaro's
fast. But
a
then when you're
tool.
there and you're seeing them that close up, it's like, man, these guys
Spadaro
are
looks
huge.
like a tool.
Yeah,
John Ritchie looks like he should be a deadhead. He don't look like he ever played football.
Yeah. You have all the normal
Elliot Shore
guys
Parks
down there.
was a twerp in his U.S. soccer kid.
Ruben was down there.
Yeah, Ruben
John
was
Clark
sweating,
was
dude.
down there.
Ruben was so Jim's.
Yeah.
He took a bath.
Oh man.
Who else was down there? We saw Zach Berman.
Then Garrow.
Yeah,
So one guy that works for the Eagles that I know, I
You
went
saw
over to
Jay
say hi to
Garrow?
him. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, what's up, Chris? And he's standing right there talking to Adam Kaplan. I didn't even,
Oh, we saw.
I didn't even
saw
acknowledge
Alan
Adam
Eskin.
Kaplan or Ed Spadaro. I just said hi
Did
to
you see
Chris.
McLean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would anybody give him crap?
Did
or?
you see the crap that he gave the answer Devonta gave him
Yeah.
after?
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
None of them like him. That's AB's.
Well,
Like,
it's-
that's AB's.
You
like,
kind of
doing-
run out of, the respect when you start planting these stories that
Exactly.
really don't have any traction.
Right.
It's like
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it wasn't. I
players lose respect for you as a
I
reporter.
mean, AB was the same way, right? McLean, since
Well, that's
AJ
why
Brown was asking out, right?
Brandon
He wanted to
Graham,
trade.
and Derek Gunn were like this. Like they were like
Right.
always
D. Domi
sharing
didn't
stuff.
say. I
Yeah,
saw
well, he's not
Eskin
he's not an employee
Howard
anymore.
Eskin was there. I was
Isn't
thinking
he-
Sophia
G Cobb was there.
to
Saw
the
G.
bathroom. I
Saw Mike
Howard.
Quick.
Did he wash his hands?
No, I didn't see it. He was walking past. I didn't say nothing to him. Looks like he lost a little weight.
Who
Well,
lost weight?
he's not getting served.
Howard
Not
must
getting.
be walking.
He's not getting served at
No,
hour
he's
mark
just-
anymore. That's for sure. Any hour mark
Well,
services.
he's looked thin and frail the last few times.
Who
I've
else?
seen him.
Who else did we say?
He lost a lot of weight a few years ago.
Who saw He saw the hammer. Joe
The
DeCamera.
camera, yeah.
Is he
Devin Caney.
a nerd?
Yeah, he is a nerd.
Dork.
They all think
Who else we
We did
saw?
see Joe.
Oh, did you see
Oh.
James Seltzer?
Bless you.
No.
Fritz.
No.
No.
Didn't
If
see
I saw
Fritz.
Fritz, I'd say something to that tool.
You don't like
Every
him?
day he's taking shots at my boy Hurts. Every day.
The Eagles alumni selling,
Yeah,
signing
who was
on
there?
Barrett Brooks.
Barrett Brooks.
Oh God, that's so lazy.
There was
That's
like-
so
There
lazy.
was like 3 people.
Oh,
in
we
line.
saw Merrill and Mike walk by.
That's pretty cool.
Um,
I've seen Mike Quick up close
who
before.
else?
I told him the one time I was there, Middleton was there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
Really?
blew off Jim.
Yeah.
Ah, big time
Mm.
guy.
He's like, the
Yeah.
price is right.
Did you say that to him?
No.
Oh,
I said, hey, Mr. Middleton. He just, look through you.
he's like, I don't recognize you.
One thing we did notice is how
Pull out a
much-
cigar
how
and
much-
ask him if he's got a
How
light.
much of a dweeb Elliot Shore Parks? He was walking behind us as we come in. Brody was like, I was like, Brody, why don't you ask him why I blocked you on Twitter?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You should have.
Did you ever tweet at him or anything?
Probably.
Yeah, he said he thinks he said something about Deshaun Jackson. I'm like, well, that's an automatic
Oh
block.
yeah.
You're automatically get
Yeah.
blocked for that. Who else did we say? Oh, one thing that was cool is like Graham. He was the guy they interviewed at the end,
yeah.
and he did say like he kind of like let the cat out of the bag. Obviously, said this was his last year, but he's like, whatever I'm doing in this organization, and he kind of said, well, I'm a coach, something. So he's definitely gonna.
Well,
Which isn't a
so
surprise.
I saw John Clark put out a picture. Kelsey was there at the end.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
not in
like
practice.
six
he
o'clock.
walked in.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he walked
yeah.
into
Yeah,
like the
these
building.
sources
Yeah.
said that there's whispers he's coming back.
He is coming back.
dropped
He
50
is not
pounds, dude.
he is not coming
He's
back.
not
You gotta
coming
say-
back.
you-
See, he
You
ain't
gotta
coming back.
get a little quicker if you want to keep playing at his
He ain't
age.
coming
I
back.
think he's getting ready for his coaching career when Stoughton steps down.
Yeah, but see, do you want
I
him
don't
to be the
think Stoutland's
coach?
Stepping down anytime
No,
soon.
but-
You
well,
think
he's got-
you think he would be a good O line coach or just a good motivator?
I think
he'd
he
be
would be a good coach.
I think he'd be a good
Really?
coach.
Yeah, but I don't think
Yeah,
he's
you
gonna-
know why?
He's not going to get the
Because
money
he had to learn
No,
He-
but look, he's gonna do a
exactly.
couple-
Yeah.
he's gonna do a couple
He-
years.
he wasn't
He really
good
had
for
to
talent.
study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he'll leave ESPN to be a coach of the Eagles?
No, I'm saying if he came back, he's not doing it.
He might suck as the ESPN broadcast. Like you don't know.
I think
No,
he's
dude.
got 2-3
He's
years in
already got a
ESPN.
podcast.
His kids are going to get a little older. When they
Hey,
get older and
well,
they're
the-
in school and their own
the
sports,
problem-
he's going to want to be closer to home.
The problem with Kelsey, it's not a problem. I mean, it's like the Mannings are going to take over that broadcast soon.
You think?
I think Peyton's going to be in. I think Peyton's
Yeah,
going to
but
be like a
that's
Tony
what
Romo.
Amazon should do on Thursday nights when the Kelsey's retired. Didn't we say that?
Yeah,
They should have a Kelsey
yeah,
show.
yeah.
I
I
just want to see Brady flop.
Actually, I
just
Yeah.
want to see him
when I
shake.
listened,
Yeah.
he wasn't terrible.
He's
They're not
not.
gonna- they're not
Look,
gonna-
I can come on.
Dude, I like.
They're not
Brady.
going to.
You don't think he's kind of milk toast?
Dude, he
No.
knows the game.
They're
I
not
know
going to
he
let
does.
him.
There's no
flop.
denying that, but you got to have personality
I'll
and
take him over
charisma.
Sims
Personality.
and Boomer.
You think Romo's pissed?
I'm sure.
Because
Did he get
Romo
bumped?
was like the guy,
Did he
and
get
now
bumped
Yeah, but
down?
Romo got
he's a
lazy.
goober.
he's not lazy. I think Romo's good.
He got paid.
He talks a
I
little
agree
too
with you.
much.
He got paid.
He
and then
talks a
talked-
little too much during the plays and all,
If
but
anybody's
I think
pissed,
he's really
it's
good.
Aikman.
Did you see Tariq's?
That's true.
I think Tariq's
Yeah.
leaving the NFL.
He's going to
to
NBC.
NBA.
No, he's doing NBC for the or NBA for the NBC.
Oh, he's not. He's still
They're going to
doing
give him
football?
a shit ton of money.
And
Yeah,
they just, you see that? They lost their
yeah.
contract.
And did you see
Amazon-
Yeah, but
TNT?
did you see Charles Barkley?
Yeah, TNT is suing the
No, but
NBA.
did you see what ESPN said?
No.
They want to bring. They want to.
Oh,
all
yeah.
The inside.
I
the
thought Barkley
TNT.
said he was done regardless. I thought he said
No, he
was
said
retiring.
if they don't get it done with TNT, I
Yeah,
think
but
he
if
said he's done.
ESPN offers them the same show,
Dude,
they're
if he
gonna
gets a
do it.
job with Stephen A. and they offer him $10
Yeah,
million a
he's
year,
doing
he
it,
ain't
yeah.
turning it down.
No, he's definitely doing it.
He's got a golf. He's got to pay for his golf, you know, and his terrible shots.
No. So what else
do
do
you
we?
guys rank Grant all time Eagle?
Didn't we
He's
talk
top-
about
he's
this?
top
This is
10.
top-
PG all-time Eagle.
He's top 10.
No.
I think top.
No, you got to
Top
remember
15.
the first
What would
what?
you say? Top 15?
half dozen of
20?
years of his
defensive
career
player?
was mediocre at best.
Yeah, but
Who's one? Let's go down your top five.
I mean,
one,
dude, there's a lot.
it's Kelsey.
That's hard.
Kelsey's
Oh
one.
wait,
In no order.
are you
In
talking
no
about?
order.
Are you talking about defensive or just all time?
All time.
All-time?
Kelsey, Dawkins, Reggie,
Eric,
Bednarik.
Is Ben Eric
Van Buren.
Stop.
What do you mean stop?
Is Ben Eric for you?
Yeah, I think he's top.
He's not our era, really.
But I think he's
Yeah,
top 5.
I'll do Bednarik over.
He's a Hall of
Van
Fame- he's a
Buren.
Hall of
So what-
Famer.
So are you trying to say that you think Graham's top 5?
He's not even going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Look, he's the most important play.
I know, but
Most important play in Eagles history.
Yeah,
So that automatically
that
puts
makes
him
him
into the
top
top
10.
10.
That's what I'm saying.
Consistency. I think he's up there with being the longest tenure Eagle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
15 years.
but-
Yep.
But
And
he's.
got more games
You think they're
than
gonna
anybody
retire his
as an
number?
Eagle. He's got more games than anybody.
I don't think he's better than Fletcher.
Yeah, I think Cox is the best
I
player.
gotta put Fletcher up above Graham. Don't you?
I don't know
Even
if I-
Trent Cole
Yeah,
has more
yeah, you-
sacks than Graham.
Yeah, you would have to put
I think.
Fletch
I think.
over Graham.
I think
like Brandon.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah, yeah.
everybody
we
loves
all
Brandon
love
Graham.
Brandon Graham, but I'm saying
I
like,
think-
I was a Graham fan even when they didn't take Earl Thomas. Like everybody was screaming about Earl Thomas. I was okay with the Graham fan.
well,
I think
But as he
people.
had his first 3 years, they were like,
Yeah.
he wanted him gone. Because
It was
And
longer
then-
than that. It
they
was like
brought him
5 or
back
6
at
years.
linebacker, remember?
And he tore his
He tore his
Achilles.
ACL,
Yeah.
He went through it a little bit. And he
I
still
think
turned
people
out to be
realize. I
great.
think the way he's like connected with the community and the city, like
yeah, he's
top
definitely
10.
top 10. That's
Is
what
what
I'm trying to
people
figure out.
value.
Top 10 of
Top
ours.
5 is tough.
Does he get into the 5?
top 5 of my generation. Sure, not your guys. Is
When you say you guys, what do you mean?
Yeah,
You're the 90s.
Brother?
You're the 90s
Yeah,
though.
but like,
I'm
dude,
not
like
the
Reggie
90s.
White
You guys are close.
is Reggie White.
You're the 90s.
Dude,
You're
wait,
the
how old are you?
80s.
You know what?
26.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
this was an
No,
actual
we're close to
topic that
Yeah.
they brought. Yo,
Yeah.
this was a topic they brought up a couple weeks ago, and the more I think about it, the more I think that this is true. They said that if you, outside of PA, if you said Reggie White, do more people associate him with the Packers or the Eagles? And I think it's the Packers. Because they won
It
the
is
Super
because they
Bowl.
won the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
So is he
Yeah.
really an all-time
But he-
Eagles great?
But he
Yeah,
played.
and
He
wasn't here
played.
that long, though.
He played longer with the Eagles than he did the Packers.
Really?
Yeah.
He's only 3 years with the Packers.
I
Yeah.
don't think that because they sell more Eagles Reggie White jerseys
Here.
than they do.
Here, we don't know what they do in Green Bay.
I think worldwide,
I don't know.
you don't see Green Bay red white jerseys unless you're in Green Bay.
I don't know, dude. The way
I mean,
he
I can
left
see
still
because of the
pisses me
Super
off.
Bowls. You're just going to get more exposure because of the Super Bowls. When he played on what 2 good teams here with the Eagles, right? Like there was some rough years when he was here. They weren't making
that's why
playoffs.
left, 'cause
He didn't even
Yeah.
start. He couldn't even start. Well,
What?
Brandon
Who?
Graham.
Oh,
No, we're
Brandon
talking
Graham.
Reggie White.
Oh, sorry. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
dude.
that's why I said what.
But I mean, it makes sense that nationwide, yeah, Green Bay because he was
I mean, is Donovan a
Super
top 10 Eagle of all time?
statistically yes. He's still the
I think
number one
he's got
quarterback, right?
respect from the fans a little bit.
He's still the number one
Is
quarterback.
McCoy a top 10 Eagle of all time? He's a Russian leader. Is Deshaun Jackson?
Nah, I don't put D-Jack top.
But
10.
D-Jack's going to make the Hall of Fame probably.
No, he's not.
Look at it.
No.
Deshaun Jackson.
No.
He's got 53 touchdowns.
You talking about the
on
Eagles-
teams.
Eagles Hall of
They
Fame?
talked about it.
You
No,
talking
they-
about
they were-
the
they were
the
talking
Pro
about-
Football Hall of Fame? Deshaun Jackson.
There's a possibility.
No
Because
shot.
he's dude, he leads. Okay. I'm
Okay,
telling
that's
you.
one stat that he leads the league in.
Dude, do you realize how many receiving yards he has? It's
How
a
many?
lot.
How
You
many?
sound like my friend Jim. Shout out Jim. Jim's the big.
Right here.
I like Deshaun.
So does Jordan
He's a
Elliott.
big Deshaun guy too. You sound like him.
I'm a Deshaun fan, but he's not making
Does
it.
Julian Edelman make it then?
Let me give you 5 stats.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Adelman's going to make it because of
Yeah.
the Super Bowl rings.
He don't have the numbers.
No.
He had all them concussions too.
Got a lot
Yeah,
of
I don't
catches.
know. I don't know if he makes it.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of catches, Jackson.
Dual threat, right? Pro bowler. Explosive plays.
Yeah, but
Tied the NFL record 8 touchdowns and 50-plus yards in a single season.
I think
He's got most 50-plus yard touchdowns in NFL history.
yeah, that's
Right
what it is.
behind Jerry Rice. He's got 34. Most.
So does he have the
60
most or not?
No.
Second
He's
most.
34 to 36. He's ahead of Randy Moss. Most 60-plus yard touchdowns in NFL history. He's all
the-
time.
He's the greatest deep threat.
26.
Yeah, the greatest deep
Like,
threat
if
of
you
all
consider-
time.
if you
Yeah,
want to
sure.
categorize him, he's considered the greatest deep threat.
So-
But I don't see him as a
when did
Hall
he
of
retire?
Famer.
2 years ago?
A couple years ago, maybe last year, because he played. The Rams won the Super Bowl. That was his last
I
year.
don't think that's a big enough stat to make him. a Hall of
Rams won in
Yeah,
what?
it's
22?
No.
21? No, the Chiefs won
It's-
back to
it's- I mean,
back.
It's a nice
I
cherry
think
on
he's
the
been
top, but he's not going to make it.
Does he have 3
Guys that
Yeah,
make the
3
Hall of
years
Fame
in, yeah.
dominated their position for
Yeah, he didn't dominate his
for
sector.
10 years.
He didn't
He was
dominate.
a
Close
deep
to it.
threat.
Like you never thought of Deshaun Jackson as the best receiver in the game.
No, not once.
Not one time.
No.
But he was
Maybe the
always a
best
threat.
returner,
He was always a threat.
but
Right.
he was-
Yeah, he was a threat, but he wasn't
You
the
can say
best.
that about a lot of players in the
And-
NFL.
There's not
He
many
was a-
guys who are like, if you get the ball to him at 2 yards and he just shakes and he's gone. Like, I don't.
There's a lot of guys in the NFL you can say about that. You have 2 of them on our team, AJ Brown and Devonta
You
Smith.
agree- Dude, he's a borderline. I don't know if he makes it, but he's borderline.
I was going to say he's not. He's like a fourth belt or maybe a veteran.
Yeah. But
I'm not even sure if he's borderline.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You guys are being too nice. This ain't the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. This is a Pro Football
This
Hall
ain't
of
the
Fame.
Phillies Ring of Honor.
Nah,
He's fine.
the Naismith.
He
basketball,
should go in the
everybody
Ring
does
of that.
it.
Honor. I'll give him that.
Absolutely.
I don't know
Yeah.
if he does that.
Do you,
No, I'll
He
give him
will.
that.
do you
He
think
will.
LaShawn McCoy's a Hall of Famer?
He's arguably, yeah, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at his numbers.
His-
He's one of the
he's
best
had a-
running backs of our era.
He's a better player than Deshaun was.
That's coming close. Because his Super Bowl rings are kind of like the mid.
Yeah,
right?
he didn't
He didn't really
didn't
play.
do much.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't
his
play,
rushing
yeah.
yards are up
Right?
there, right?
Yeah.
He was on a podcast and
Yeah.
he said he would trade his Super Bowl rings in with
Yeah.
the Eagle for.
But that's not. Don't listen.
Yeah.
AB already told us that's not true.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's.
That's a little iffy.
Donovan
It's,
didn't.
it's easy to
Donovan's
say
not
now
gonna get
because
in.
he got
He's
the
got
two
numbers.
rings. If he didn't have the 2 rings, it'd be much harder to say.
Donovan's
Donovan's-
not going to get in though. 'Cause
He's
lost.
not going to get in. No.
Not gonna get in.
He's right there, but I don't think he
Yeah.
gets in.
He doesn't get in. He has he has all the stats.
So,
He has-
do you think Cox
Yeah.
gets in?
I think we talked about this. I
Yeah.
think so.
Fletch?
Because
I think he
I
should.
think his all pros are. up
Dude, him
there.
and Aaron Donald were the best.
Yeah, they were the
defensive
two
But
tackles.
most
I don't
dominant.
think he's a first ballot.
No,
He's not.
no,
No, probably not first ballot,
no.
but
The only first
he might
ballot
get in
is
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peters would have been, but he's played too long.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, he definitely played way too long.
Your
Yeah.
dad's- Your dad said Jalen Rager.
He's not gonna be a first ballot anymore.
You don't think so?
Nah, his
He
last.
was-
If he would have
3 years.
retired at the right time,
If he had retired,
he's still playing.
I don't
Where's
know.
he at now? Seattle?
He didn't officially retire yet.
I don't think
No,
he did.
he's still looking for a job, or he's not. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
I think he'll still
I
be
think
first
I think
ballot.
he's first ballot.
Yeah, Jason Peters.
You
Yeah.
think? I don't think.
I think it
he's
depends
first
on the year
ballot.
he goes out.
I think he's first ballot, man. He had a great run.
He did have
He
a great
did.
run, but then the last 5 years have been not good.
Yeah,
So you got to look at that. Like he should have went out.
I mean, you can say the same thing about like Jerry Rice. Like Jerry Rice last 3 years were trash.
Yeah, played with the Raiders and
Yeah, but he still put up decent numbers.
yeah,
They weren't
I wouldn't
terrible.
call him trash.
But Jason
was
Peters
his
has been
last-
all-
Jason Peters was trash. Yes, not Jerry Rice.
Right.
Who was Rice's last season? Did he play with somebody really?
Didn't he play
shitty?
with the?
Was it Seattle?
I wanna say-
Yeah,
Somebody
he played with the
random.
Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, somebody
But
really.
he still had like 7.
Wait, didn't he play with the Titans? Or was that Randy Moss? Randy Moss played with the
might-
Titans.
Moss-
Yeah.
Didn't Jerry
he
Rice
rolled
play with the
through there.
Titans
I
or
don't
no?
think
No.
Rice did. Yeah, Moss rolled.
Did y'all see this? The top 25 like ever, like in this like last decade, like 2 decades.
Overall or like
Overall.
a position?
No,
And AJ
overall.
keeps it
Who
up.
did it?
Colby.
The score.
Oh,
The score.
I kind of saw. I saw ESPN's doing like the greatest 100 athletes ever. I think
Athletes.
ever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that. Michael Phelps is one, right?
Yeah, I think Phelps
Phelps
was one.
not secretary.
Dude, there was
Joey
Venus
Chestnut?
Williams, no, Venus Williams was 2. There wasn't. LeBron was like 6.
Yeah.
That's
They
terrible.
they had Messi at like Messi was like 8 or 9.
Where was Dion?
Sanders was 30s.
How far back does this list go? Is it ever or
Ever.
in the last 20, 30
Ever.
years?
Let me ask you guys this: where does Dave Grohl fit on that list?
Athletes.
Is he an athlete?
Hell yeah!
Why? Because he screams every 30
He
seconds
moved
into
for
him.
3 hours straight.
Dude, cocaine's a hell of a drug. Like, what do you want me to
He
say?
found that in
David-
sharks lately too.
Yeah.
It's a coffee fiend. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
He's not a drug.
Was Bryce Harper?
Caffeine's a drug.
Was Harper in the top 100?
Bryce? I don't think so.
What about Jim Brown?
Jim Brown was in it.
He's
I didn't
gotta
get the
be in
full
there.
list. I only saw like the highlights they
Harper
did.
wasn't in it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, all time.
All time?
Yeah, I'm
Nah.
not putting him up there.
Yeah, Bryce.
So you see me, Serena.
Was Reggie White in there?
No, I think Venus was 2, right? You said or Serena.
It's got to be
Well,
Oh, Serena
He's
might have been
got
2.
more
yeah.
Venus.
I'm just going to
Whichever
say,
one was
where
better.
was Wilt?
I think he was in the top,
69,
top
69.
20.
He's 100
somewhere.
because that game that he slid him right in there.
Where
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
was
we
he?
still
I
can't
think in
find
the
that video
20s.
tape. He was 1,060.
20s? That sounds about right.
Whatever. How many?
I was a little surprised by Phelps being one, but then you look at the medals
Are
and
you
all.
kidding?
He's
How many
he's
Olympic-
ridiculous.
How many Olympians are on there?
A ton. There was it was all track and field.
Dude,
Yeah.
he dominated the Olympics for what? 4 years.
It was all
4
track
straight?
and it was a lot of track and
Yeah,
field.
Jesse Owens
A
on
lot
there.
of swimmers. Yeah, a lot of
Flojo in there.
Yeah. Who?
Flojo.
I don't know that one.
Florence Griffith
Where was
Joyner.
Brady at on the list?
Brady was like around the
He's
teens.
not
No, he's not an
athletic.
athlete.
If
He's not athletic.
Well,
They
they
put
put
John.
him up.
Where's John Daly?
Dude,
Now?
These
If
guys
I'm-
are.
It's not
These
an
guys.
athlete as we're thinking.
Yo.
Athlete.
Here's the problem. You got to recognize greatness.
You gonna tell me this? If there's
Tom
a race
Brady-
car driver on that
He-
list,
Nah,
it's
I don't
bullshit.
He
think
was
so.
a
I think
great
he was.
quarterback. He was not a great athlete.
Tiger was like 12.
What?
Oh,
Tiger was
What?
who?
Pete said he's the greatest.
Come
football
on,
player
man.
ever. Brady.
He couldn't run.
Dude,
Tom Brady's not the greatest football
yeah,
player
that's
ever.
I agree.
Greatest
with that.
quarterback?
I agree.
Sure.
No.
Greatest football player? No.
Dude,
Dude.
how many rings did he win?
I
7.
don't care.
7. And
He's
then-
not the greatest football player.
He's got more
ever.
rings than any franchise.
Right.
What do you
It-
mean?
I
He won
don't
one-
care.
How many guys have
He's
won it?
the greatest quarterback, not
Wait a
the
minute, hold
greatest
on.
football
How
player.
many quarterbacks have won rings?
I
in
would
the
say
NFC
Jim Brown.
And AFC? Quarterbacks. I'm just curious.
What?
How many quarterbacks?
I can't argue.
He knew where to get you, but I'm with the old man on this one.
How many quarterbacks?
He's not the best football player.
How many quarterbacks have won a Super
He-
Bowl
who-
as the starting quarterback?
What
in
do
the
you have to
AFC
do?
And NFC? I'm curious.
Seven.
Think of the things that are required to be a football player. You need to be fast. You need to be able to
That's
catch.
Obviously
You
not,
need to
'cause
be able to
he-
block.
Where's,
You need to be able to run. You
Well,
need to be able to throw.
Can-
How many of those can he do?
where's nice hair and a
One.
pretty smile? on that?
Yeah, the biggest one of all time.
Not
Dude.
yeah, because he was a quarterback. But if he was if he
dude,
was an
if
offensive
Tom
lineman,
Brady was an
he
Eagle-
doesn't need to throw if he's an
Yeah.
offensive lineman.
If Tom Brady was an Eagle, you'd be saying he's
Yeah,
the best.
I
ever.
agree.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
Okay,
He's
we
not
all
the
would.
greatest
We don't-
football player ever.
Bro, I can't argue with Jim. Like I can't argue about Jim Brown. Like,
Right.
No, I'll
if
say
you
Jim
look at
Brown's
Jim Brown's
good, but,
number, he
for him to say that Brady's
might have
not
the
Brady's the
greatest-
best
You might-
quarterback
you're-
ever.
Best quarterback,
That's
yes.
I'm
Yes, I'll
100%
give you
that.
that.
Not
Yeah,
the
but
greatest
you're
football
mixing
player
the
ever.
words. You're taking the words out of context. Like
How?
How?
because you're
How?
like greatest. You think of greatest. You think of like
He's
rings,
the definition
individual
of greatness.
awards.
He's the definition of greatness.
When you're talking about like talent,
Dude,
like you
he
got to
won a-
run, block.
Yes.
Dude, he
Yeah,
went to
that's
the-
not
he went
that's
to the
not
Bucks the year after
related to-
and what, 37
like
and
you're
won a
saying the
Super Bowl.
best. Like yeah, best football player ever is probably
Right,
if
so
you want to say
it's
Jim
Not
Brown.
the greatest football player
can you-
ever.
How many rings do the Steelers have?
It doesn't
How many rings do the
matter.
Patriots
Rings don't
have?
matter. It's all
Cowboys.
about
What,
championships.
what did I just say? What do you need to do to be a football player?
You're misconstruing
What do you need to do?
the word.
What do you need to do?
You're
Oh,
you're
and then
mis
how many-
you're
what do you play
misconstruing
the
the
game to
word.
do? What do you, they're playing a game to win.
Win, Ed Snyder.
And he's got 7, dog.
I'm gonna put a name out here.
7.
You said Jim Brown. I'm gonna say Emmitt Smith.
No.
Nobody will touch his rushing record.
Yeah, because he was on.
Okay.
Well,
but how many rings is
He
that?
runs through lines and gets hit the whole game. Brady goes,
Yeah, but
Step
you
back, don't touch me.
you guys
Oh
are
my
Hey,
God.
and
you
that's
guys-
another thing,
Oh
man.
my
You
God.
got to remember the rules were
not a
made to
football player,
protect
he's a
him.
quarterback.
They
You
made a
guys-
freaking
Just
Tom
bad
Brady rule
You guys-
because somebody went into his knee.
Yous are missing the point of greatest. Like greatest is number of
Greatest
titles.
quarterback.
Greatest is like number of titles, individual
Dude, he won
awards.
7 rings, dude.
Exactly.
7.
You're talking about best. Like
Can
best, you
somebody
could
look
say
up how many
Emmitt Smith,
quarterbacks
Jim
have
Brown.
won
Not
a
doing
Super
it.
Bowl in the NFC
Not
and AFC?
doing it.
How many quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl?
Not doing it.
You're
You're upset. You're
I am
upset
not
with it
I am not giving him that
because he
title.
Is it
plays
just
for
Brady?
a team you don't like.
Again, answer that question for me,
What?
Trivia Buff.
What?
How many quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback in the NFC and AFC?
none.
One,
And
right?
who is that?
Asshole.
See, you just don't like the.
Tom
You just
G.
don't like the guy.
Brady.
Dude,
You just
I
don't like
like
the
Who
guy.
still owes Nick Foles 2
You
handshakes.
just don't like him.
Boy, listen,
It's just a personal
it's
thing.
kind of like
Oh yeah, if he's so great, how'd he lose to Nick Foles twice?
He lost to Eli twice.
Yeah,
too,
but here's the thing. I don't like LeBron James. You know I hate him, but I could not be like.
I'm
one
not
of the
saying
best of
he's
all
and he's
time.
not
That's
the best.
different, though.
He's
That's-
not the best of all time.
No, I'm
Basketball.
yeah, MJ, LeBron. But
Kobe.
LeBron's more of a basketball player than Brady is a football
Where's
player.
Kobe?
Wait, what?
How can you say he's a football player? He's slow.
You're
He
you're
can't
mis-
block.
You're
he can't
misunderstanding.
catch.
You're misunderstanding.
He
you're
can't
just-
run the ball.
You're just yelling
He
at a
does
wall right
one
now.
thing. He
So-
throws the
so then I
football.
guess Kelsey isn't a great player. 'cause he
Exactly.
can't catch the ball.
Exactly.
No,
He
he
can't
he
throw the
could
ball.
run. He ran
Oh my
and he
God,
blocked.
He's making the
Oh my
agenda
God.
to fit his.
No, he did two things great.
Yeah, Brady
Ran
does.
and he
Brady.
blocked.
What else you have to be good at in football? You got to know how to play, like
Read
read
a
it, read
defense.
a defense.
Yes, he's cerebral, and so is Kelsey.
dude.
Oh
You're
my-
you're
dude,
just
You call me Homer about Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts. You're a
you-
Homer tonight.
you
don't
just
No.
don't like Brady. That's all it is.
That
That
I
has
don't
everything
like
to do
Brady,
with it.
But no, it doesn't have
Yes,
anything
it
to do
does.
with it.
Okay.
Why aren't you yelling at Jim?
Because he's not
'Cause
making
he's
dumb
there
art.
with me.
He's
I
not
just
making
said I
dumb
agree.
counterpoints.
I agree.
With who?
With Deke.
Dude, how? You're I think
You
you're
just
misunderstanding
don't like the guy.
greatest.
I'll take Barry Sanders over him.
Oh my!
You're
Barry's more
mis-
of a football player.
You're
than Tom Brady.
misunderstanding greatest.
No, you're
I understand
misconstruing
Brady. You're
football
misunderstanding
player.
No, I totally understand.
No,
what
you
mean.
don't.
Tom Brady's
Who-
on
No, you
He's
don't.
played in an era where
Who-
they
hold on,
protect
hold
the
on.
quarterback. If somebody sniffs
Seriously.
on him, there's a flag. For him.
Yes.
He's cheated.
They
two,
made
three
a
times.
rule for him.
Who's
It's called the
who's-
Tom Brady
Greatest
rule.
quarterback ever.
Oh,
board.
I'm sorry.
On
They made two rules for him:
Tuck
the
rule.
Tuck rule
Who's-
and the Tom
who's-
Brady
How
rule.
about
Who's-
the greatest-
He-
how about the greatest athlete that dates supermodels? It's Brady too.
Hold on.
He's got 4.
Who's
dude.
who's more important to the game of football? Tom Brady or Emmitt Smith? Who's more important to the game?
What era are you talking about?
All time.
Chuck Bednarik.
Dude. Tom Brady or Jim Brown? Who's made a
All
more
time.
impact
Oh,
of the
wait,
game?
Tom Brady or Jim Brown?
Yeah.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
He owned the league.
How many rings is Jim Brown?
So you
have?
got to look at Jim Brown's history.
I
How
get
many
it,
rings
but
does
like
Jim Brown
these
have?
are just I think these
I'm
are
not saying
misunderstood.
Jim Brown's not a great
The
player.
guy has more Super Bowl wins than any NFL franchise.
I appreciate it.
All right, well yeah, you have different
can-
times.
I
but-
can hear.
but like football aspect.
Can you guys just put some respect on Tom Brady's name? That's all I
I
ask.
can hear my dad
It's
chirping.
hard.
Yeah,
in my
he's
ear
the
right
greatest
now that
quarterback ever. There's your respect.
When we have these conversations, we need to break it down into eras. My dad tells me this all the
Yeah,
time.
but
You
here's-
guys talk because you're too young. You don't. He's too old. And like
But football's hard to compare eras.
it is, and it's hard to compare positions. Look,
Do you think
Yeah.
Montana's as good as Brady? And he went to
He-
Notre Dame.
yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll say
he's-
this: I
yeah.
don't think Brady's the most talented quarterback ever, but he's the greatest football player ever.
Right?
Because
Right.
Yes.
because
Right.
of the
Yes.
awards.
Aaron
that's
Aaron
what I'm
Rodgers
saying.
has more talent
Yeah,
than Tom
Peyton
Brady.
Manning has more
Oh,
talent.
wait a minute.
Dan Marino
But-
might have had
but
more
it's
talent.
all
John
Dan
Elway.
Marino, yes.
But it's all about winning. And when you produce results, that's
Yes,
what
I agree. If me and Smitty agree, you guys are wrong.
happens.
That's just how like
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't usually ever agree.
yous are wrong. Yeah, exactly.
All right, your dad's throwing all these goofy names out there.
What do you say?
Tell
Johnny
Von
Unitas?
Hayes, Danny Watkins.
Johnny Unitas.
Tell who you give us your name there, Mr. Marcus. Who's the greatest football player ever?
He's gonna hit you with
Brody, what do you
I don't know.
He's 14. Oh, stop. You're 14.
He's smart.
You're
Brody sounds
Yes,
like he's at
football
the top
player,
of his
yes.
class. He's a smart individual.
what?
Who?
Jim Brown.
You don't think he's top
Come
three?
on, Brody.
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody take the mic
Who?
from
Who?
Seriously,
Oh, he said Lawrence Taylor and who else?
Lawrence Taylor?
he might be a better.
He's not bad, but I
He's
don't
probably
know.
a better football player than
Oh,
Tom
he's
Brady.
definitely better. I mean,
Cokehead, yeah.
Oh my
because
god.
he hit people. He's
Yeah.
Dude, I think user.
No, you're misconstruing
I'm
the
not.
concept
Well,
of
you're
a
gonna-
football
okay, so are you gonna
player.
argue that Michael Phelps is the best athlete of all time?
No,
You're not going to argue that.
no. Well, yeah, I would. Yes.
Who's the better?
But
Who's
he's not-
better?
18. What?
Who's a better athlete?
Oh my god, dude.
You're talking about athlete. He did one thing.
my
one
God,
thing he did.
Yeah.
Freaking all these
dude,
dudes.
he's dumb.
I'm not going to back you on this one. If
he-
there's golfers on there, shouldn't be athletes.
And he used
If
to
there's
get
a race,
high and win
if
gold
there's a race
medals.
car driver on there,
Nah,
they should be.
there
athletes.
wasn't a race car.
Don't you give him more credit because he was smoking weed and winning gold medals?
Dude, he made
Right?
swimming like people watch
Right.
swimming.
Yes.
And you're
yes.
saying he did
yes.
one thing good. He did the medley. He did
He did every type
Well,
of
yeah,
swim.
yes.
He won a gold medal in every
He's-
single swimming
Yes,
thing you could
I
win.
know.
You know
I
how they got
know.
him that good?
Damn it.
Who else is
You know
like
how they got him that good?
why?
Sharks in the pool.
Is that you're scared of?
Hell's yeah.
Cokehead sharks in the
I
pool.
I,
Fast as
I,
shit,
I
shark
have
behind
no
me.
issue with saying Michael Phelps, Grace.
Were you scared
Yeah,
of
like
the
that dude
crabs
was
who didn't swim up?
unbelievable.
Nah, crabs can-
They all.
I'm fine with that.
There, thank you. Jim Brown, not close.
Who's that?
He's the only one that
Who's
actually
that?
watched him, probably.
Right.
Dude, you guys are forgetting about Frank Wycheck too. in His heyday.
Oh, stop.
Jesus. R.I.P.
Dude,
It's
I'm
unnecessary.
sorry. Tom Brady's great.
Goat.
Great quarterback.
Yes.
You just
But
hate
what's
him.
the most important position? on
Wait,
the
how
field?
about this?
Quarterback.
We walked all through Boston and I didn't see one Brady jersey.
That's right.
That is true.
Not
That's
one.
right.
Well, why
That's
would
true.
you see it now?
It's also
That's right.
He's
summertime.
hated now.
It's baseball time.
He's hated up there.
Doesn't
he's
matter.
not. Dude, I was just saying they would die for.
We
Tom
did
Brady.
win on Tom Brady retirement day.
They would take a bullet for Tom Brady up there, probably.
They didn't like him when he went to
They would
Tampa.
take a bullet from Tom Brady.
Yeah, they would. Yeah,
Aaron Hernandez.
he's got him what too?
Yeah, he's got more than that. 5.
Bodies or rings?
Both. I can't believe you guys. I can't believe you're arguing Michael Phelps. That's crazy to me.
Who would you say is the greatest
Wait a
athlete
minute.
of all
Let me.
time?
I
Here's the other thing. Can I?
Jim
bring some-
Thorpe was
Hold on.
named
Jim
the best athlete of the first
Thorpe.
half of the 20th
Against
century.
Millman
Just 'cause you stayed in
and
the
No,
back,
because he could
Homers.
do a lot of things great.
Oh my God.
Bo
dude.
Jackson?
Bo Jackson's a great
Okay,
athlete.
Listen, listen.
What are you
It's two
talking
sports.
about? He played in the
Yeah,
NFL
it's a professional
and
not
level.
ever,
baseball.
not
Hold on,
ever.
Hold on. If you think about Michael Phelps, you're not just talking about in a league. You're talking about best in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
All these
he's the
countries.
greatest swimmer ever.
No, he's the greatest athlete.
greatest athlete ever. Dude, he's got like 20 gold medals.
Look it
I,
up.
nobody's-
I,
Yeah.
Nobody's even
know. I
close.
watched him. I know.
Nobody's even
Yeah,
close.
who would you put in front of him? Name
Even when he
some
swam on a team, even when they did the 4x4, he was still a
Tanya
goat.
Harding.
Tanya Harding.
Even when he did the
He's
4x4.
Mary Lou Retton. He's a big Mary Lou fan, right? She's the one
I
that
mean,
broke,
who
broke
else-
the ankle.
Who
Yeah.
else is a like?
No,
when you
that
think
was,
of an Olympics. Was Shawn White on there?
He's
a
got
different
he's
one.
got
Is Shawn
28.
White on
He's
that?
got 28.
Is Shawn White
28.
Yeah.
gold medals
What?
or total medals?
23 gold, 3 silver, 2
That's
bronze.
There you
ridiculous.
go. My dad said, I'm 74, watched 7 decades of NFL. Believe me, it's Jim Brown. Watch the film.
Is it black and white?
Probably.
Not
Yeah,
watching.
most likely.
We live in a 4K generation, Mr. Marcus.
23 gold medals.
I put my goggles on to watch it now.
Yeah, I got VR. VR.
Jim Brown highlights are ridiculous.
No, I totally
Listen,
get it.
none of us are discounting Jim Brown.
One-on-one with Jim Brown and Ray Lewis. Who wins it? Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
You know, I'm just gonna Google
Put me in the
greatest
ring.
greatest
with Tom Brady
athlete
and
of
Jim
all
Brown.
time.
Who am I running from?
Wait, what? Tom Brady and Jim Brown?
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
here we go.
And who's catching me?
Dude, what if Messi's up there? Does that bother you?
Hold on, I'm looking at
see?
ESPN's list
Does
right
that
now.
bother you?
It doesn't bother me as much as a golfer being.
I'm looking at their list right
Tiger
now.
Woods is like 3. Seriously.
No, he shouldn't be.
Phelps was one. Serena Williams. Here's their top 5. I'll do their top
All
5.
right, yeah, no, let's
ESPN just did this
I
month.
saw it. I'm looking
Phelps
at it right now.
Phelps is 1. Serena Williams is 2. Messi's 3.
Oh.
3.
You're gonna lose all this credibility for this. LeBron's 4.
No.
Brady is 5.
No.
Dude, Michael Jordan. Where's Michael Jordan?
Yeah, I would
Federer-
take Jordan over.
Roger Federer is
Kobe
6.
Bryant's 10. He's
Simone-
Michael Jordan.
Simone Biles is 7.
Dude,
That's
Michael
fair.
Jordan is not in the top.
Tiger was 8. I knew he
Dude,
was
Michael
high.
Jordan
Tiger was
is
8.
lower than Steph Curry.
Usain Bolt was 9.
Katie Ledecky.
Kobe 10. That's
Tim Duncan 16. There's no Michael Jordan. Patrick Mahomes 18.
Is this on our list of topics for tonight?
It's not, but
Oh,
We're in it
okay.
now.
we're in it. Yeah.
It's the off season.
Hang on to
Diana Taurasi 21.
Djokovic over Nadal's.
Wait, is there like a time? Like,
Wait a
It's
minute, there's
ever.
no Jordan?
you sure it's ever?
I think
Or
that's.
is it ever for the last decade and a half?
Nikolai Jokic
Hold on, let me look it
is
up.
29.
Oh,
Oh, there
you got to
we
read
go.
the fine print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
It's-
2000.
Okay.
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 I still think Phelps is one of all time.
Yeah, I still think Phelps is one.
Who would you say?
I-
Who would you say?
he's up there. I don't know. I'd have to. I have no problem
Where
with
would you
Ron
put
being
It would
fourth.
be an Olympian, right?
Would you put
Yeah.
Lenny in there?
No,
Well,
the
now-
greatest. Your
Would you put
greatest.
Pete Rose in there? Top 100 athletes all
Shut
time?
up.
top 100.
Who?
Sports, Pete Rose. You guys talking about his hits leader? I don't think he
Top
is.
100 all time.
Well, eh.
See,
He made the All-Star
I'd
game
probably
at
put
like
him in
5 or
between-
6 different
and I would put
positions.
him in between 12 and 14.
oh, that's not right.
Oh.
And these are these all American athletes?
Nah, they got a
No.
European. They do have a race
Oh,
car
they had
drive.
Messi on it.
They
Did you
got
ever see that?
Louis-
That's bullshit.
Louis
It's bullshit.
Hamilton.
If there's a race, I can race a car.
Yeah, but you gotta
Maybe
be
not
in-
as good as them,
you
but I
gotta
don't
be
need
in
to be an
shape.
athlete.
Like you got breathing.
I gotta breathe.
apparatus,
It's
like
hot
this stuff
here.
and all.
What? There's a race car driver in there? That's
F1.
bullshit.
I can drive with a big
I don't
Mac in
care
one
if it's
hand.
F1 or Indy or NASCAR or whatever.
They got Crosby at 22.
Screw him.
See, but
He's
I
pretty-
think of like
Dude,
Dude,
wrestlers,
Bryce Harper's got to be in there.
like
Olympian
Olympic wrestlers, like Kurt
wrestlers.
Angle.
Harper
Where's
in
Kurt
there?
Angle on the list?
Harper, Iverson in
Where's
there?
Brock Lesnar on the list? Where's The Rock on the list?
They got Floyd at 25.
Yeah, you got a problem with money? Mayweather?
No, because he's an athlete.
Jokic at 28.
No, that's horrible.
The donkey farmer?
Yeah.
John Cena's.
Is it-
Michael Schumacher, auto
Embiid's-
racing.
Embiid's
No.
gotta be
Yeah,
in
that's-
there.
Mike
you can't,
Trout.
you
Mike
can't have an
Trout is
auto racer
30.
there.
Yeah, but Mike Trout, dude,
But it's since 2000.
and he's unbelievable.
Kershaw's 31.
No, that's awful. Kershaw didn't win the playoffs. Is Roy Halladay on there?
My dad asked where Harden is.
They got Barry Bonds at
He's probably-
38.
He's probably in there.
Barry Bonds at 38
Do
seems
you think
really
Harden's
low.
in there?
Verlander?
Yeah, this list is shit.
It's ESPN.
Seriously.
He said,
Who was that?
where's
Who's that in the
James Harden?
goggles?
A skier. Michaela Schriffen. I don't know who it is.
Kurt Rambis. Is Kurt Rambis on
Jim-
there?
Jimmy
Was
Johnson.
that Big Poppy?
Yeah.
He was a DH for the last 10 years of
He's
his
a Hall of
career.
Famer,
Greatest
dude.
DH ever.
All right, silence is not good.
No, it's not. Dead air sucks
I'm
on the
looking through
radio.
this list.
I am
keep
too.
looking through the list. We'll move to the next topic. It's
We
Christmas in July. Do you want to move to the
Are
Christmas
we
in
going
July?
to
Yeah, we
sports?
could do that.
You want to do sports? We
I
did.
don't care.
Did we cover any topic that we were going to
There's
say?
a lot of
Talk
Trade-
about?
Eagles
training
training camp.
There's a lot of cheaters on this list.
There's a lot of soccer
Brady's on
players.
there, absolutely.
Yes, Zidane.
All right, Christmas in July. One Christmas wish
Oh, there's a murderer
for your
on the
team, and it
list.
can't be a championship because that's
Embiid to be healthy.
that's too easy. It's too easy.
Embiid to be healthy in the playoffs.
I feel like we've done this a lot.
Have we done this?
We're at a Christmas list. Yeah, list, right?
Yes.
We're meant to get creative. I feel like this is kind of obvious.
James Harden.
No, I said not-
67.
not being a
Look at that,
championship.
he's 67.
67. That
Too bad he wasn't two later.
Who
That's
was
Jason Kidd.
who's
Ah.
69?
Jason
Boy.
Kidd.
Yeah, nice.
All right, I'll go first. My wish is for Jalen Hurts to revert back to the Super Bowl year
But they lost.
God.
as a quarterback.
They lost.
First
So,
under 70.
but they got there. And I think if they get back there this year, they win.
against who?
The Chiefs.
Buffalo.
I hate to say it against
Not
the Chiefs.
Buffalo.
I don't know, man. The Chiefs have like.
They
are
got to
gonna-
run out of it
Wait,
soon.
are they going to lose Rice?
I don't know.
I don't know because you haven't heard anything.
And the other guy that's been arrested? Whatever his name is. Oh, ridiculous. That defensive line.
James
Chris Jones?
Oh, I thought he said James Franklin should be on there.
Is that what he said?
No, he said James Harden.
Yeah.
My Christmas wish list for the summer. Right now, I'll tell you what, for the Phillies to get back on track,
Dude, it's like,
they're slumping.
Hey, just relax. Relax. They're like 500 since they came back from London. That trip's not
Yeah.
Yes, and the Mets are screaming since London.
Okay, but the Mets
They're
are-
what, like 12
Mets are
games out
13
still?
and a half.
Yeah.
So what?
They're
First
four
and a
They're
half.
going to make the playoffs.
Oh, so
They-
are you worried about the Mets?
They're a hot team.
Oh God, cut his
All right,
mic.
All right, I'm done, dude.
Cut his-
Cut his mic.
You know, after this slump of what, a week and a half, they've gone from first place.
I know
to
the first place. I got it. Yeah,
In the
yeah,
league.
yeah, yeah.
in the
yeah.
league.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
good.
No, actually, in all baseball.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Football's too far away. You know, I'll say this, because if they stay healthy, I think they win the Super Bowl. For the Eagles to stay healthy,
You really think if they stay healthy, they'll win the Super Bowl?
who's better than them?
Yeah.
You guys are not. Like,
Yes.
all right, you're not a little
Wait, you're not.
Yeah,
we
all
talked
the
about
time.
this on the
No,
drive home today.
I am in, but the only thing that worries me is that line without Kelsey and without Kyle.
Didn't you hear? He's coming back.
Dude, what? Sources whisper.
Sources
There's
are
whispers,
whispering.
Yeah, but I think the line. I think with the
nobody
players
can
now.
stop their offense. I'm worried about their defense. I'll be honest. They're gonna have to outscore teams.
Well,
And I
I
think
mean,
they're
usually that's the main object is
No, but I
to
mean,
Just
they're
gonna
gonna
one
outscore-
more than this.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to score 40 to 50 points on games.
What?
No.
50
Stop
points.
it.
40.
No.
40.
No.
Your schedule this year?
Yeah, what team's putting up 40 on
No, I said
The
we'll have to
Browns.
Score 40 to get 35 or whatever.
Do we play?
Do
What
you
do we
think our
play?
defense is gonna be-
AFC
you
South?
really think our
No,
defense will be
West.
good?
No, what do we play?
Okay.
North.
that?
North.
North.
Yeah.
Listen, if our defense is top 10 to 15, then we're winning the Super Bowl. If our defense is 20 to 25, we got problems. Everybody agree?
What?
Well,
15?
We're
yeah,
top 10
If
to
your
15.
defense is 20 to 25, you
Yeah,
always
you
have
got it.
problems.
Last year, and we were 10 and 1.
And we had and then the bottom fell
Nate,
out.
do you think our defense is going to be good?
No. Why not?
We don't have any pass rushers.
What is you don't think Huff's a good pass rusher?
Randy just ran a full-time player.
No, he said you're like now you're starting to turn into WIP. His quote was, "Right now, I don't think he's ready, but by the beginning of the season, I think he'll be able to play all snaps." That's what he said.
He said he thinks.
Well, I mean, the guy never did it before.
But you think all of a sudden he's gonna be a full-time player in 3 weeks?
Yeah, and I think Nolan Smith is going to be better than you think.
I mean, they have.
You really think he's going to be that bad,
Who?
Nolan Smith?
What have you seen that makes you think him?
He was the best defensive player in the playoff game. He wasn't. He wasn't.
He was the only one that played.
Not a lot. Not a
He's
lot
the
of
only
them
one-
showed
but
up.
He's the only one that got to the pass rusher.
I
right?
think their defensive backfield is going to be improved.
You're talking about pass rusher. I look at Jalen Carter as a pass rusher too.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just-
double team him. Then what?
I'm thinking
You got nobody else.
Carter and Davis up the middle.
You got nobody
He's gonna-
else. If
he's
you
gonna
double
help.
team Carter,
You
got
don't think
nobody else.
Sweat? You don't think Sweat can do anything?
He's inconsistent. I've always said that. I've
But
said that for
Sweat
years.
gets like 10 sacks a year.
No, he only did it
He
once
only did it once.
last year, right?
No.
No.
Or t-
He
like-
did
Nah,
it to everybody.
Year
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
What did he have last year? 9.5.
I think 8.5.
So if you get, let's just say hypothetically, you get 8 to 9 from Nolan Smith.
Yeah, but to get
8
10,
to 9
if you're
from
if you
Sweat,
if you're
and
even
8 to 9 from Nolan
Yeah, that's
Smith.
2.
Why? Don't you think
He
he should?
had 1 this.
If he's
And he
so,
wasn't even. He
Nah, I
wasn't
don't-
getting blocked.
how many do you think he's gonna get?
It's too early to jump up to 8 or 9.
I don't think he's in the rotation as much.
Yeah, he doesn't even
So
start.
wait, you
Also-
think he starts this year?
Was
I don't know if he
Smith
starts.
starts?
No, I think if
He
you look at it,
wasn't
BG
starting.
and Sweat.
Are you serious?
BG's not gonna play a lot.
In the practice, they were doing BG and.
Well,
Huff,
yeah,
think
but
they started.
I don't think BG's gonna get as many snaps.
He's gonna
You think
have
Nolan
to.
Smith's gonna start.
Yeah,
I think
Because
he's
he's
not
put on
starting.
10 pounds of muscle. That's it. You think he's gonna
Dude, he's
be
a
good
first
player?
round pick. Usually they let him go after their first year.
He might start at some.
Nolan
Dude, I
Smith.
don't think he was very good at
Oh
Georgia.
yeah, he was
too.
first
Wasn't
round.
that good at Georgia?
Oh,
Yeah, he was
He
pretty
was
good.
good.
He was pretty good.
He wasn't that good at
If he didn't get
He's got
hurt,
a good team.
if he didn't get hurt, he was probably gonna be a top 10 pick,
yeah.
maybe top 15.
There's a lot of
He
people-
was.
There's a lot of people could say, oh, if I wasn't hurt, I could be this.
Yeah,
Dude,
if I
they had the
if I didn't
Eagles
hurt
taking
my
Nolan
knee, I'd be in
Smith
the
where we
NBA.
took Jalen Carter. If we didn't trade up,
It doesn't matter.
you really don't think Nolan Smith's gonna be good?
I'm not saying I don't think he's gonna be good, but
What
you're
makes
jumping
you
up to
think
8 or
he's gonna
9.
be good is
He
my
had 1
question.
sack last year.
Like,
And he's
what,
not gonna
what
start.
makes you think he's gonna go from 1 sack
I
to
don't-
9?
I'm with Nate.
I don't think Graham's gonna play as much as you guys think. Graham's gonna be situational.
But I think that one side of the line is going to be situational. I think Graham's the starter, and you're just going to see a rotation. I don't think.
You think Graham's gonna start?
I think
He
so.
I
was
don't.
starting in practice.
I think it's gonna
I
be
know it's
Sweat and
practice,
Huff.
but
Did he
And-
start last? Did he start last year?
No,
No, because it was
Yeah,
Reddick
he did.
and Sweat, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
no, he
yeah.
didn't start last year.
Yeah,
He's gonna be situational. There's no way he's playing every down or whatever.
But are you gonna trust Smith?
Did he start the year he got 10 sacks?
What?
Grant? Did he start the year he got 10 sacks?
Yeah.
He wasn't a rotational guy. That
Yeah, but wait,
Yeah.
how many years ago was that? They got
Do you trust Nolan Smith week 1 to start?
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah.
I trust him to get to the quarterback this year.
I hope you're right, but he hasn't shown anything to prove it.
7 to 8 sacks is like, dude, you get a sack
He had
once
one
every
last year.
in 17 games. I'm expecting a couple.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if you're a
I'm
half
with
decent
you.
pass
He had
rusher to
one
get
sack
10
last
sacks in 17 games,
You
that's
should be able to
nothing.
get 8, right?
He wasn't
But I don't know if he's half
Yeah,
decent.
yeah. No
it
one
was
was on
a
him.
free run,
He had 1 sack.
and he wasn't blocked. He had a
And
free
he's not gonna
run.
start.
He was a rookie. I'll give him that. He needs to step his game up. This year.
Right.
I don't know that he's getting the 9. I'd love to
Yeah.
see it.
I think he'll be
I
better.
see him
I
like
said 8 to 9.
if you're giving me a line,
If
I'm putting
if
it
you
at
get-
5.5.
If you get 8, are you
Under.
okay with that?
Under 5.5.
You could probably
I would
find it
go-
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I would go over. I think he's good for 6, 7.
Really?
So you're right where I'm at. I said 8.
You said 8, 9.
Right, you said 6, 7. So you're one behind.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah,
Come
it's
on,
the
it
same.
ain't that much more, dude. Come on.
Apples and
You're right.
oranges
You're
here.
jumping up too much.
They're gonna have to see what they got because I don't think they're gonna face
He's gonna
Sweat.
play,
Yeah, but we
he's-
don't know what
he's
he's
a
got.
miss.
That's the thing.
Okay, we didn't know what Josh Sweat had too, right? When we unleashed him.
Who gets the most snaps
It took
on the end?
Sweat
Sweat
3
and
years.
Huff.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Those are your two highest
Yeah.
paid players,
Yeah,
right?
Sweat,
Right.
Huff,
They're your
and
two
then-
highest paid
and then I would
ends
say Smith is your third.
over BG.
No.
Dude, BG's he's even
55
said-
years old. I know. I get it.
How many
He can
snaps?
still rush the
Yeah,
passer,
he's
though.
still-
Yeah, and he's on a farewell tour.
Yeah, Nolan's not
see.
gonna start.
So Nolan might be on your 5th because they like that 3rd round pick.
Jalen Hunt.
Yeah.
He's not, I don't think he's gonna play much this year.
Didn't they draft another D lineman?
Hunt.
No, another one.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of
I was
something.
just going back and look.
Maybe they did.
I thought I had all these.
Because Fangio said he was his favorite player.
Now, if he trades for Matthew,
That's right.
Judon,
That was
that's what I
Fangio's
want.
pick.
That's what I want him to
Yeah.
do. Trade for Judon for the Pats.
Yeah, but he's like a BG. He's old.
No, he's not.
Matthew
28.
Judon.
He's 28.
I feel like he's been in the league for like
Dude,
years.
Matthew Judon's
He's
28.
He's been in the league. for
Well,
years.
yeah. I feel like he played when Brady was in New England still. That was like, what, 7, 8 years ago?
Dude, Judon's not
Yeah.
that old. I don't think.
I think
he
he's
is. He played with Brady.
in New England.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Judon's been in the league for a long time.
All right, 31.
Yeah,
I'll be
31.
32 long.
Yeah,
I still
exactly.
take him.
I mean, what's his contract? You don't want to. You don't want to pay him a big contract if he's old.
Dude, you always see a guy take a step in year 2. That's gonna
I
be
Let me
think
get
you're
your
right,
water so I can-
Yeah, I'm not.
You have nothing to
I
go
hope
off.
you're right, but there's nothing that says he's
Yeah.
going to be good.
You have
There's
nothing to
not
go
one
off of. You're just saying.
Shred
he's
of
gonna have it.
evidence that says he's going to be good.
Yeah.
Not one. He looks good in a t-shirt. That's it. That's all you
He's got
got.
nice
Yeah,
glasses.
I'm right with.
He's got good eye.
He does have a good
vision.
fashion
Good vision.
sense.
Yeah, that's it.
He's always very
You
well
got nothing
dressed.
else. Because even on that Georgia team, yeah, could he have been good, but he had 4 sacks.
because he was hurt. He got hurt.
Okay, but that's still.
And the year before, he had more than 4
And then he
sacks.
got hurt in the pros too.
He got hurt last year.
Yeah, his shoulder.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did get hurt.
But that was in training camp, right?
And he was hurt during
And
the
he
year.
missed.
These Georgia guys get hurt a lot. What are we doing?
We already know how he feels about Jordan Davis, so we can't say he's going to have a bad
No,
bad
Nakobe
year.
Dean
I
can't stay
love
healthy
Davis, but
either.
Davis isn't a pass rusher. That's
Nah,
all
he's
I'm
just
saying.
there to stuff the run.
He look, that's why I want those. I want those guys in the middle to cause that.
Does
havoc, so
Carter
the guys
get
on
double
the edge
digits
can
this
in
year?
I hope so, but he's going to get double teamed
there. Yeah,
every play.
I don't know that Carter
And
gets.
can he beat double
Really?
teams?
If you're scheming against the
What did he
Eagles,
get
you're
last
going
year?
away
8.5?
from Jalen Carter.
Dude, if Carter got 8.5 last year, he better get double digits.
Yeah, but they're going to scheme it to run away from him.
Because he's
Yeah.
he's Fletcher.
You're not
Well,
doing
you gotta
anything
hope
at
that
Jalen
Jonah
Carter.
Williams and Jordan Davis are
Well-
It wouldn't surprise me if Milt leads the defensive line.
I was going to say it's his
That's why they
it's
gotta
his
pay him,
contract
dude.
year,
They're trying to
so
pay him and he don't- he
yeah,
won't
it's
play.
his contract year.
He's come a long way. Like,
Yeah.
he
He's
was-
a good fighter.
He flashed early and it just progressed. And now he's kind of like Sweat, right? Sweat flashed early and then he progressed, and then he had his big year. Hopefully Milt has that year this year. I hope so. He's a good player. I like him.
Yeah.
I think I think you're going to see the trajectory of kind of when Sweat with Smith. I do.
I don't know, man.
That's what we need. We need these young guys stepping up.
Because how long did it take
Keep
Sweat?
paying
Yeah, we
guys.
drafted Sweat in 2018.
Yeah, it
It's
took
not
Sweat
like he
like
just
4
had-
years.
Right,
Yeah.
but then how long did he start playing second year?
Yeah, he played, but it's not.
And
like
how many
But it was
sacks did he have his
sporadic.
second year?
Three
Like
or
5
four.
or 6.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah,
more
he
than that.
wasn't.
He only has one double-digit
Yeah.
year, bro.
4 in 2019, 6 in 2020, 7 in 2021, and then in 2022 he got the double digits.
Yeah.
So it's not like he just second year. Just
I
had
don't
this
think
huge
asking
jump.
8 sacks is Nolan Smith is asking the world for a first round pick.
I mean, that's a
I'm
big
not
jump from
saying-
one.
Yeah, it's just that it's a jump.
because he didn't play last year.
He did though.
Exactly.
How many games did he
He did
miss?
not play, dude. He was stuck behind Reddick, Sweat.
How many games did he miss though? If he was hurt, what would he
I
miss?
don't
3,
think he
4
missed that
games.
much.
That's my point. He
But
didn't
he's still gonna be stuck behind.
He's going to be in a
Sweat
bigger
nothing.
role this year, so he needs to step up.
He's going to get 10.
Yeah,
gonna get
he's in a
time.
bigger role this year because we're very thin at defensive end.
But
So
I didn't see anything last year that told me that he was like he put the muscle on, but he said he got up to like 240. That just makes me wonder what was he last year. You know what I mean? Like,
so wait, he put
210.
on.
like,
Yeah,
He looks bigger.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks jacked.
I mean, could he?
looks like a big safety.
Could I stop him now? Like,
Well, let's not go back there.
I would probably stop him.
You would stop. Technique, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Technique.
I'll give you $10,000 right now. Walk away, or you could stop him once
Yeah.
on 5 tries.
5
Via
tries.
million.
Give me,
No, he
give
was
me-
hurt, dude. He
give
was
me-
hurt.
Give me the 10,000 right
can,
now.
can I do a chop block?
Shots. He
He
got
was every game.
Punch your legs, bro.
I'll take the
You
10
open
grand.
eyes,
Give me
man.
10 grand.
Yeah.
Put it on his
He'll
under. Put it on his under for sacks.
Yeah. He'll probably just step over me.
But who knows when he got in?
Yeah,
Roll through the cut.
yeah.
You cut and then you roll.
He'll probably just step over
I
me
hated that.
each time.
Don't
I wanted
don't.
to kick them in their head.
No gator though.
Nah, you
Yeah,
can't
don't
do
grab
that.
nothing, just roll.
Yeah.
And then to flail your arms. I hated that. I wanted to step. Oh my god, it was big ass people in the way.
Yeah, I would definitely take the
Think
10
about
grand.
somebody 6'6", 330 trying to chop your legs, and then they roll. You know how hard it is to get around somebody 6'6" with their arms out?
Yeah, especially when you're on those turf fields because your feet don't like the grass. You guys can slip in a little, right? The turf, your feet kind of like
They
stick,
stick.
and you can get a bad leg injury with that.
And they dive at your leg. It's not like they feel a cut.
I think that's a rule now, right? In the
They
NFL,
can they cut block?
I don't think they
No.
do it
No.
anymore.
Once you're engaged,
Chop blocks are illegal, I think.
Not chop. I'm talking
Yeah.
about just cut.
Uh,
It's a straight cut block. I mean, I don't think they even do it in the league.
I haven't
It's
seen
Well,
it.
like
what's-
a man rule, right?
What's the
What
We
is
don't cut you.
unwritten rules?
Yeah, it's an unwritten rule. We're not going to cut your legs.
if one's got you up high, no somebody else can't cut you low.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the chop if you're
Yeah.
engaged.
Yeah.
Because, they quick slant and cut you.
Yeah.
Because
Come
you get
right
your
in.
hands up.
Hmm.
See, they didn't throw back in your day.
We just came up with this thing. It's called a forward lateral.
Yeah.
All Brady can do is throw touchdowns and read a defense, but he can't do much on the football
I
field.
can't argue about Jim Brown, but Brady's the best.
No, but when he
The
says,
greatest
well, when he talks
player
about he can't
Because
judge-
you're talking about 2 different categories. Best quarterback versus best football
Let's
player.
not go back.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
the
know.
best
Let's
winner.
not-
Or he's the
I'm
biggest
sorry.
biggest winner of all time. 7 rings.
What was the topic on 3?
It was the Christmas wish list. We're getting through that. We done?
DJ and I have given ours.
I gave
Mine was for the Eagles to stay healthy.
Mine was for Jalen Hurts to revert back to the Super Bowl year and win it.
Mine's for the comrade kid to be the real thing. I want
Really?
the Russian.
You're,
I want the
you're-
Flyers to be relevant.
Oh God! Not that I don't, but it's
Dude,
like
you're so full of it. And then
they
you're-
have no
you're-
team yet. They're
Dude,
still
look at him.
building.
I want a good name for the Wells Fargo Center.
The Vanguard Center. I'm working on it. I'm working on
Are you guys bidding?
I think so. I want the Phils to win the whole thing.
That's a good one.
Well, I said it
Dude,
can't
do
be,
you know
can't
they-
be
It
championship.
can't be a
That's
championship.
too easy.
Oh, okay.
That's too easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause everybody wants a
Yo,
championship.
did you
That's too
see
easy.
that they moved ahead as the best odds now?
They're
Vegas,
favored.
After the last 3 series they played?
What do you guys think?
Really?
Phil stumbles? I think that was a topic too.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't make
we
a
just
big
kinda
deal
skipped
about it
over
because
it.
Good-
every team
Good
stumbles.
teams
Does it
go
bother
through
you
it.
that they've lost to teams that are
Yes.
good teams
Minnesota.
Yes, it does
Minnesota's-
bother me.
Minnesota's a good team.
I mean, dude,
But Pittsburgh's lost.
If they still should have won.
Pittsburgh's loss pissed
Oh.
me off Friday night. The one the other night, I mean, dude, Marsh should have caught the ball. It happens. It's not good, but it happens.
If he catches the ball, they win 2 or 3 in Minnesota.
And I understand they're going into the All-Star break against Oakland, but they still got to win that
Who's
series.
the other series they lost?
That's it.
Oakland.
Pittsburgh, Oakland, and now Minnesota.
Now Cleveland coming.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's decent. They're not good. They're
Uh,
okay to decent.
They've been on a hot streak.
Are they a wild card?
No.
Yeah.
Well, the whole national
Yeah, the
League's
whole
in the
National
wild
League's
card.
still up
Yeah,
in.
the
so
Mets
open.
Mets are 4 games out of the first wild card, and they played or 3. They played.
And
the Braves.
they're only like a game over 500.
Dude, this weekend series is gonna be
Didn't they just
tough.
beat the
Isn't the Guardians good?
They swept
Yes.
the Yankees.
They got
And
the
then we go
best.
to- and then
They
we
got the
got the
best
Yankees, right?
record in the
The Yankees
American
suck.
League.
The Yankees have been 9-20.
Yeah, their pitching is
Garrett Cole
atrocious.
DRA's over 3 points.
Once baseball talk.
You got poop.
Yeah,
Brody's out.
Brody's out.
Once baseball. What the
Yeah,
hell?
Brody's
Wait, you're
done.
worried about the Yankees?
We were going to talk about
The
the
Mets-
Foo Fighters at Boston trip. You out?
Dude, the Mets
Nah.
just swept the Yankees in New York.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
crushed them yesterday.
Right. So what are you worried about the Yankees?
Look,
It's just
good
the
teams.
Yankees,
Good
huh?
teams go through struggles. It's a long
Dude, they're
season.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a long season.
Well,
I am
I'm
worried
not
that
worried.
It's who they went through those struggles
It
with
doesn't.
Dude, you
It's
said this last
and how.
and
it's
they-
part.
you
It's
said
part of
last-
this season.
that you were worried after a big hiccup. It's all right.
They're still hitting. It's the pitching that's getting me worried.
Yeah.
The pit-
Are
the
they
arms-
hitting? They went
The-
17 innings
The bullpen
against
the bullpen's
Well,
been
you
a
know
little-
what?
against
One-
who?
one
Was
thing-
it Minnesota?
One thing that's not
Before
sitting
they
right with
scored?
me is I think they've really messed with Stott this year. I get that he has
Stott's been a problem.
but you can't bench him every time. These guys eventually have to try to.
They
hit
got to
him.
develop. That's your future.
Right, Marsh. It like I told you today, if Marsh was hitting lefties, he'd be in single A.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yet they'll let Nicky play every game.
I don't get that either. I mean, he's actually been
Yeah, I
a
was
little
just
bit of
saying,
a bright spot.
He's in like almost.
He's like the
300.
one guy
He's
that's
had-
been good. You know, it's
No,
funny.
you
Like
don't wanna-
He's had a nice 2 weeks.
Ca-
and he's had,
Castellanos,
like, a nice month and a
he's
half.
like
I was about
the
to say almost 2 months.
yeah.
he's
like-
just a hater.
He's like the new Reese Hoskins, where Castellanos is hot,
Yeah, but you know
the
what?
team sucks.
You know,
When the team's hot,
Really?
Castellanos
He was-
sucks.
I mean, he won the game from the other night.
No,
The rest
but
of them
like,
sucked.
yeah, but like,
And-
No. Marsh batted in the first run.
Okay, but didn't
He
didn't
just put the
Minnesota-
icing on the
didn't
cake.
Minnesota score a run in the bottom
No,
of
it
the
was
ninth?
3
it was
nothing.
4. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Minnesota.
3
they-
nothing.
Minnesota scored a run. It was 4-1.
No, the game was 3-0.
I was like,
Yeah, the night Wheeler pitched
I
was a
think Jackson
shutout.
might get 100 RBIs again.
Right. Yeah, but that's not good enough for Jim. Don't worry about it. $20 million isn't worth 100 RBIs.
Does he have another year here? Or is he
He's
just
got
like-
2. He's got 2 years.
Too many.
2 more years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Let's go, Nick.
I can't wait until the divisional series when he goes 0 for 27. You
No,
guys
they
are
only
like,
were-
He has 2 home
Holy
runs
smokes.
though. He'll have
Yeah.
2 home runs.
and he has
2
a nice
for
catch.
29.
And a nice
2
catch.
for 29 with a nice catch.
Nice sliding
Yeah,
catch.
Yes, he was the reason why they win.
No, he wasn't.
Dude, the pitching was amazing that NLDS. What the Braves
Go
scored?
back and-
4 runs?
Dude, He had,
He had 2 home runs.
Dude, the games they
He's the only
won,
one that hit the homers off Strider in game
and they
5.
won 3-1.
Right, and he had 2 of them.
That's great pitching.
Oh my, dude, you're not going to give credit.
You still got to score though.
Dude, you're not going to give credit at 2 bombs off
I'll
Strider.
give credit to Castellanos, but hats off
Did
to
they
the
move
pitching.
Colorado from the closer?
I don't know what they're
They
doing.
don't know what they're
They
doing.
don't even know
They
what
don't
the
know what they're
closer
doing.
is.
Nothing's been done yet.
Yeah,
Trade Alvarado.
Alvarado?
Why?
I don't know. Maybe you can get something for him. Dude, he's a
Did you,
problem.
did you
I
guys
feel
see the guy from
like. You
the?
don't think he's a
uh,
problem?
He's great for that bullpen.
Soda.
Soto's
So-
I would
Soto
trade
can go-
Soto.
Dude,
I'll trade Soto.
Jump off
You're
a
saying
bridge.
Soto that? You know he has like a 0.48 ERA.
Dude, he
since
is
the beginning of
wild
May?
thing. He is wild thing. So,
Dude, he didn't lose the game yesterday.
All right,
for
he
them.
he blew it up yesterday and the day before.
No, he didn't blow it up.
I like Alvarado.
He didn't blow it up yesterday.
I think
he got
Alvarado's.
the ground out, and then they freaking had the dude hit the
I would
double
move Soto.
before Soto came
I would
in.
move Soto before Alvarado.
I'm gonna be Mr. Cliche Deke here and say, when you have 7 guys closing, that means you don't know who your closer is.
Yeah.
You don't have
When-
a closer.
when
I've been screaming
When
at
have I ever said that?
you? I've been banging the table for Jeff Hoffman. I don't understand how
You're
he's not
banging.
the closer.
Wow, how's that going
I've
for
been
you?
banging Jeff Hoffman.
I've been banging the table, asshole.
Sorry.
No, seriously.
Smitty's where it's
How
not
is he not the closer?
Because
'Cause
ask
Topper-
Rob. I don't know.
And now they're not getting his his boyfriend, Mason Miller.
Yeah, you know why?
He broke his
He
pinky.
broke his finger today.
Because he's pissed off.
Did you see why though?
Yeah,
Did you
he
see
can't.
why?
No,
He punched the-
He
punched
punched the
Gatorade bottle.
table. He punched the table and he broke his pinky.
Yeah, but it's just not throwing him. But they said the price is too high anyway. They're not moving.
I mean, maybe you could
And we're
get
not
him
getting
cheaper.
we're not getting Robert either.
A Rosarina.
That's why
I'll take him.
That's why I want.
I'll take Randy.
Rosarina, and then you just deal with Martian Center.
That's fine. A Rosarina can hit. A
Uh,
Rosarina can hit.
Do you think Rojas might be in that deal?
I would put him or Pache in the deal.
That's not going to be Pache. Ain't gonna be it.
I know
And
Pache
I don't
stinks.
want to move Crawford. You see Crawford, dude? He says
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be ready next year.
Aiden Miller looks really good too. I don't know what they do with.
Don't get Jim started.
Oh,
I'm not
he's
just-
gone.
He's
Miller's
going.
going,
I'm
and then he
starting
goes.
to- No, I'm starting.
Trade him.
I'm
If he's-
starting to be on his side. He's not gonna be ready for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, and you got Bohm here. What do
And
you
you
do with
got
Bohm?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bohm and
Yeah, but
Harper.
there's-
You got
it
Bowman
causes you
Turner.
More problems trying
Bowman
to move
Turner.
guys around.
Saying Miller can play the outfield. He's athletic enough. So Castellanos.
But
is
why
fun.
do you
Don't take
that?
them out of their natural position.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
He played outfield before.
I don't care. I don't care.
High
School's
school.
different.
High school's a lot
He
different
was
from the
drafted out of high
MLB.
school, you dumbass.
They're all drafted out of high
Right.
school.
His natural position.
That's what they should be.
Then
should
why
be
do
doing
they
that.
have
was
him
no-
out
There was no
the
natural
infield?
position in high
Because I
school.
think the plan eventually is to move both.
So this is
First, Harper
it's a
be-
it's a positionless baseball era
There we
now,
go. Let's do it.
like basketball.
Can he play catcher?
It's positionless.
Maybe. Marchand should be the backup catcher. Don't give a start.
Yeah, well, I like Styles, but you got to think for the
He likes.
he's a
Vibes.
vibe. He's a vibes guy.
I'll give him that.
Yeah,
You
the
need-
vibes right now.
You need a vibes guy.
Is it? They were saying, is it time to bring back that song?
Dancing on.
the
Oh,
Fire?
No.
that's Jim's
No.
favorite.
No.
That's Jim's favorite.
Jim loved that.
No.
song. Jim loved that.
No.
He's coming in concert here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
coming in October.
great.
Is it?
Yeah,
Should go.
He's coming in October.
yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah.
He's gonna destroy it for us.
If
That better
if,
not be the
He
song.
better not. Yeah.
if
he
they're-
better not be here.
if they're in the playoff, well, if
And
they're
he
making a
plays,
run and
I'm
he
done.
does his show here and he's gonna do that song,
Okay, well we're done.
And they're
He
gonna-
can do
they're
the
gonna make a
but They
video
better not
and-
have the team doing that song.
Oh, they will.
they will. You can't
Mickey
take it
will
out.
be rapping Little Wayne. You have a problem
Yeah,
with that?
No,
me.
just I don't care. Just get rid of that song.
But
Done with that
If
song.
if it's like it's their thing, like it's
definitely.
it's a team.
And what has it done
Yeah,
for
but
them?
They said they were retired.
Zip.
Last year. Hopefully, if they get a lead, Stubbs doesn't talk about celebrating. in the
Yeah,
visitors' pool.
I agree.
Just keep your mouth shut because you don't play.
I agree. You don't play.
All right, but by next, all right. So here's a good thing because by next week, the trade deadline, do the Phillies make a big move?
I
A
hope
big
so.
move?
Yup.
Not a. I don't see them making a big move.
I think it's a bullpen guy is,
Okay, so
is
Bullpen
what you
guy,
is
and
what
I
you're
think they're-
realistically
I think they're going to
looking
get it back.
How about if you get that bat and the guy Finnegan from the Nationals? Does that move it for you, Lane? Was it Thomas?
at. Kyle Finnegan
Kyle Finnegan. They're talking about.
and Lane Thomas,
Yeah,
Lance
Would
Thomas.
that move a little for you?
Louis Thomas,
As your right-handed
Loretta
bat,
Thomas
and you
was-
upgrade with Finnegan. I'm just asking.
I've seen Finnegan get blown up by us like 20 times, so I don't really care for that. But
I like the guy from the Marlins, Tanner, whatever, Scott, the lefty. closer.
Tanner Scott.
Yes. And he's a
Oh
free agent.
yeah, I know who
Yeah,
you're talking
that's
about.
I like Rosarina and Tanner Scott.
Florida boys.
So you like that cheap trading price then?
I don't know.
Cheap.
I don't think it was.
It's not going to be
If he's
cheap.
a
Yeah,
free
a Ro-
agent, it
A
should be
Rose
cheaper.
Arena's not going to be cheap.
Yes, you will. You can get him.
He's
without-
older,
yeah,
but
you
he's
can-
still a really good
you
player.
can-
You say he's older. He's not. He's the
Well,
same
he's
as
not.
Robert, right?
Oh, I thought he was like 30, 31.
Yeah, he is.
I think
Yeah,
he
he's
came
up
out
there.
the
He's
same
31.
year.
I think
No,
he's
but listen,
31.
Here's the thing: you can get Rosarina without giving up Miller, Crawford, or Painter. I
Then
think
you go for him.
Yes, that's what I think. You
Then
can
go
do.
for him.
I don't think you have to give up.
Even
now,
though Jim's
you might
ready
have
to get
give
rid
up-
of all of them.
If you're telling me this is the year, and look, they're the best team in baseball right
It
now.
probably it
They
should be
need
there.
one position to make them
I think they
truly
need
the
two.
best.
They need another bullpen arm. I don't trust Alvarado. I need another lefty. That's what.
But if you can move one of these guys that he thinks is the closer to the bullpen,
Yeah, but I would. Tanner Scott could be your closer.
all right. So then you can move Alvarado to the bullpen.
He's in the bullpen.
But I'm not your closer though. So
All right,
he,
he could be. My
he could be your
6'8"
middle
guy.
league. He could be your 7-8. That he's done it before, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's the
saying.
problem.
If you
They've
need
all
a
had
true
these
closer,
roles.
and that's the only thing this team is missing, bye, Aiden.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're not gonna have to give that up for Tanner Scott. He's a free agent.
All right.
The problem with the bullpen is all these guys don't really
Tanner
know their
Scott
role. They're all
is
pitching in different innings.
6-5 with a 1.21 ERA and 51 strikeouts. That's what I want. 30 years old, free agent.
Yeah, I don't care if he's a rental. but I don't
He
want
wanted
to
Yeah.
give up.
They could pay him. When's this team not paid, guys?
Yeah,
44 innings pitched, 51 strikeouts.
if he proves it, they'll pay him. They won't take a chance.
And where is he?
Florida,
Marlins.
Miami. I'm sorry, they're called
I
Miami.
mean, we helped him out last time when we gave away. What's his name? He still hasn't played.
What?
What's the pitcher's name that we gave away for Ray Muto that everybody was all mad about? God.
Oh, Sixto
Sixto.
Sanchez. He tore his arm up twice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So good.
Because he was
We gave him a catcher too, didn't we?
Jorge Alfaro.
Alfaro,
Should we
yeah.
send Painter down there?
Sixto, that's crazy. I forgot about him because he was a big prospect.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
He was
Hey,
throwing
what
like
did you
100
think
miles an
about
hour.
That's why I have
What did
no
you think
interest in protecting all these.
what happened
You're
Nice.
right, dude. Rosarina's only 29. He's right.
Yeah,
What
I
happened
love
to
Peter
Sandy
But
Alcantara? Is he hurt?
Roberts, what, 27 or 20?
26.
Is Alcantara
No,
hurt for the Marlins?
Luis Roberts,
He's 26.
26.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's on his rookie deal still.
Yeah,
Right?
He's been in the league.
I know. I feel like he's been in the league for like ever.
Yeah.
It's only been like 4 years, 3 years.
Wow.
He's
Yeah,
26.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be 27. Right? August 3rd.
All right. I thought he was older than that.
me too.
But he's also a head case. Partially. Problem.
It's all right. Stubbs is there.
Vibes guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schwarber's there. Schwarber will bring
Tanner
him back in.
Scott is the move, I think, for the bullpen.
I think realistically, you're looking at a bullpen arm. I don't know if they can get the bat.
They have to get a bat. They're in trouble if they don't get a bat. You can't have Marsh pitch against lefties.
You can't go into the playoffs with your platoon outfield of Marsh, Rojas, and Pache. Or Dahl, or not
and you
David
can't
Dahl.
get the guy that AB was talking about, Rooker. Dude,
Weston
can't play the
Wilson.
outfield.
Right.
Roker.
He can't play the outfield.
Yeah.
Roker,
Right
Brent
there.
Roker,
Right,
Rooker.
Hooker.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him up there?
I thought it was. Is it Rooker or Roker?
Well, it's two O's.
I guess it'd be Rooker.
Yeah.
My phonics tells me it's Rooker.
Yeah,
So
that's a Juniana phonics.
It's a
you don't think it's a
It's a
big
crick,
move?
not a
Do
creek.
You think it's a big move?
What?
You think they make a big move? I think they have to.
They have to.
Because I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now, I
You
think
guys,
the Dodgers,
what's a big move?
the
though? I don't-
Dodgers might get robbed. That's what I think. The Dodgers are going to get somebody. They always do.
Dodgers didn't do squat here.
Yeah, but they also didn't have any of their top five.
Well, they
Right.
put up-
They were missing players.
We were missing Real Muto.
That's it.
Harper didn't play the one night.
Yeah, but
Um,
their top pitchers are
We had
out.
Rojas playing.
Dude, their top pitchers are out.
Who pitched it? I think who pitched? Sanchez pitched against them.
Dude, Glasnow's been out. Kershaw's been out. Yamamoto's been out. And what's his name? Bueller? Isn't he on their team?
Bueller.
Ferris?
No, shut up.
Bueller. Say Ferris.
Shut up.
Say Ferris.
You don't think the Dodgers are going to make a move? The Mets might make a move.
I think
according to
any
these-
team in contention is going to
The
try.
Braves are going to make a move. Braves
Yeah, they made their move. Whit Merrifield.
Yeah, she's gonna,
Nah.
He's gonna be an all-star there.
yeah.
Gonna be a stud.
Done deal.
Yeah.
So no big move.
I think they're going to make moves. I don't know if it's a big
A
move.
Rosarina big to you?
I think they're going to have to make a big splash.
Is a Rosarina big to you?
That's just medium.
That's
A
not a medium. What's the
a lateral move isn't really going to do much for them.
I think that's a.
What's the
decent move.
point?
A Rose.
They got to make a big move.
I think that's a good move.
I'd like it.
Yeah.
Although he came out, he was hot. Like he was a rookie of the year candidate, I think.
Dude, he tore it up in the
And
World Series that 1 year, and then he kind of. I mean, what's he good for? 25 a year?
They need that
Well,
right now.
Like Bryce said, Dombrowski will get it done if he wants to.
Oh my God, you sound like Joe DeCamera saying he made such a big deal about that.
Dude, that's
not
a big
negative.
statement.
No, it's Bryce saying he's not the GM.
If he wants to.
Is it,
Yeah, I don't read into that. I mean, it's,
right, you and Joe DeCamera both. Well, you guys both want the prep, right?
Yeah.
So you guys.
He went to Punch Order too for a
He's
year.
a tool too. He looked like a tool too.
he was wearing. He was actually wearing a Penn Trader shirt.
Was he really?
A pullover.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
You really think that was taken as a challenge to the front office? I think it's just him speaking.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, but why do you have to throw that in there?
Because they
Because
asked
he's
him
the
about
because
it.
he's like, I got no fucking clue. He's going to do something if he wants to.
Right.
I mean, that's how
Right.
I take
Yeah,
it.
then just say he's going to do something.
Then just
How
say
does he
that.
know? And then if he doesn't, then he looks like an idiot.
Then, or I hope that the front office
Oh
gets
my
something
God,
done.
dude.
Why's he got to throw in
This is
if he
like you
wants
guys
to?
analyzing everything that Jalen Hurts said too. Who cares?
I never analyze whatever
You
everything
did-
he says.
You didn't have a problem with what he said a couple weeks ago about Sirianni. I thought you did.
Eh,
Yeah, you did.
eh.
Yeah.
But
if I said to you,
dude,
I'm
don't.
just gonna get a coffee tomorrow morning, if she wants to.
Right. He's not the GM.
I mean,
Dude, you're
He's not
talking about
there.
What do
it.
you
You're
think
talking
about
about a cup of coffee and a
Did that
major
have- did you
league
have a
move
problem
here.
with that?
He's listening to a video.
Did you have a problem with that when Harper said today, Dombrowski's going to make a move if he wants to? Everybody's like making it like it's a big deal. All he's saying is, I'm not the GM. If Dave thinks that the team needs to improve, he's going to make a move. Isn't that how you take it?
That's how I take it.
How do you take it?
I take it as, can you throw that out for me? Thank
You
you.
don't agree?
If you want to.
If you want to.
No, but do you agree or do you read into that?
Adult.
You're reading into
Wow.
that. What?
Marlins just traded AJ Puck to the D-bags.
Yeah,
Uh,
AJ Puck sucks.
All right, so they're trading everybody. But now
AJ
I think that they're
sucks.
saying they're trading everybody now.
AJ Puck's horrible.
AJ sucks.
They're like the Tampa Bay Rays. Just what do you want?
Remember when
You
they were
want
called the
Jazz
Devil
Jizzle?
Rays?
You want Jazz
Yeah.
Jizzle?
Back in my day,
How
we
about
called
Jazz
him
Jizzle? Would you want him?
Jazz Chisholm.
No, would you guys want him?
Yeah, but where are you going to put him? He plays
Center?
short.
Center.
Second.
He plays center.
He don't hit that well, does he?
He's just,
No.
no.
He's
I think he's a half a step above Rojas.
Rojas,
or-
yeah.
Half a step.
He's a little bit.
Rojas pissed me off the other night. You guys weren't getting on
Rojas.
You guys are getting on Nick about getting picked off. Rojas looked like a deer in the headlights getting picked
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rojas ain't
That-
making.
but you know
20
what?
million.
That's
off.
team.
Shut up.
That's
It's-
team
that's-
wide.
It's the
Rojas
base
has been
running-
getting picked off
Base
all
running
year.
on this
And
team
he's
is not
been
a
in the
strong
league for
suit.
2 years
He's
versus
1.5.
How many times has Rojas got picked off this year?
I
Look
don't
it up.
know, 6.
Three.
Base
Right.
running is
Exactly.
not a strong suit on this team.
Yeah,
No, it's
they're
not.
terrible.
They're very
You should be able
aggressive.
to get back to the-
AKA
They're horrible.
Who's the
They're
base
horrible
running
on the
coach?
base hit.
Stupid.
Can,
Even Trey Turner's
I'll
been
throw
bad.
my hat in the ring. He needs to be fired. I'll step up.
You
Oh,
as the base
God.
running coach?
Absolutely.
Go wait.
Hands up, run.
What would Ricky
Go,
do?
go,
What would
go,
Ricky
go.
do?
Get down. We're going to do a sliding. Slide
Tell you
between
what.
my legs.
Tell you what, they wouldn't get picked off like they do now.
Yeah, slide, kid. Face first. Hands
They-
up, you slide through.
I had the stop sign up.
They wouldn't be getting caught like they are. It's ridiculous. The major league team, the way they get caught on the bases is just
Do you
it's
like? Do you like,
unexcusable.
you like the hustle though?
Love the hustle.
I love.
Sometimes
the
the hustle is dumb.
No, I like the hustle. You gotta love the hustle.
Never disrespect
Yeah.
the hustle.
Yeah. I wish that was me out there.
There's
I'd be going
diving
through.
back to a bag is not about hustle. It's about being smart.
Well, you got to hustle to get back to the bag.
You got to be smart first.
Get
You
your
ain't-
ass on
If
the
you ain't
bag.
got dirt in your drawers, you ain't playing.
That's true.
And you're going to check. That'll be your job as a coach.
Equipment
You're too
manager.
clean. We need to soil you up.
I want that sand right up your crack.
Santa boot.
Uh,
All right. Close it out. Quick segment. We're quick segment. I'm not completely. Give me a second here.
What?
The frenemies.
Oh yeah,
In honor of Deadpool versus Wolverine.
No,
Is
I
it
don't have-
Deadpool
I
and
don't have
Wolverine or
anything.
Deadpool versus Wolverine?
Deadpool and Wolf. They're
It
not
is Deadpool.
versing each other.
Well, they have in the past.
I know,
That's
but
the
this
thing.
is about coming,
like
about
coming
each other.
together,
Coming together and making
and
the world.
defeating evil.
All right. So, sports, pop culture, political. Start throwing out some frenemies. Guys that would love to, or girls that would love to punch each other in the throat, scratch their eyes out, but they got to work well together, or they end up working well together. I'm going to throw out the first one.
Go ahead.
Paul George and Kelly Oubre.
Rocky and Apollo.
mm.
Oh, that's a good one. I feel like that's a layup.
How about
I'm
Cody
just,
Rhodes?
I'm just setting the table. I'm setting the
That was a
table.
good one.
Cody
You guys
and,
come eat.
That was coming in strong.
You guys come eat.
That was coming.
Bless you.
Cody and
God
Roman
bless you.
Reigns.
Bless you. That's not yet. We don't know yet.
I'm predicting the future. Dog.
I got one. I got one.
The Rock
You got one?
and Stone Cold.
Undertaker and Kane,
Okay.
Weren't they supposed to be brothers or something?
and then they hated each other.
How about Hulk
Brothers from
Hogan
hell.
and the Macho Man? Didn't they join
I mean,
forces with it?
you guys go wrestling. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
I know, right? Iron Man and Captain America.
That's another Marvel one. It's a good one. Ooh,
Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni when they win the Super Bowl.
Batman and Superman.
I was just going to say, who was the versus in that?
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
And then they came together in the Justice League.
Yeah.
How about Batman and Joker together?
That never happened.
That
That
they
wouldn't-
haven't. I'm sure there's at least one comic where they did, but it wasn't like a.
Archie-
That's not Marvel, dickhead.
Archie,
DC, you idiot.
on,
Archie Bunker
Archie Bunker and Meathead?
and Ed Bundy.
No.
That's not a thing.
Archie and
Meathead.
no, Archie and
The
George
neighbor-
Jefferson.
George Jefferson.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about somebody on home improvement?
Here you go.
Tim and Al.
Ben Simmons and basketball.
Yeah, really. Seriously.
That's a good one.
Playing the league next year.
He's hurt
He
again,
has
right?
to.
Didn't he hurt his back again or something?
When is his contract up?
Never.
Never.
That's why they're talking about the Sixers being a buyout candidate for him.
I would take him back.
No.
All's forgiven if you
No, I
apologize.
disown you if that happens.
And if he came back in that lockdown day,
Yeah, perimeter
And was
defense.
given-
Oh, stop
Smitty
it.
loves that lockdown day.
Stop it.
all
Smitty,
about-
Smitty, and lockdown D.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Smitty and kissing dudes for championships.
Yes, there you go. That's a good one.
I tried to talk to Jalen.
Oh, man.
I wanna go for it. Hurts.
Trying to think of other ones. A lot of wrestlers.
A lot of wrestling's too easy.
Of course, yeah.
A lot of wrestlers. I'm trying to think of other actual fighters.
There's some political ones out there. I'm trying to think.
Well, you could always do political
of course.
ones.
About Trump and Biden?
They were never friends.
Bush and Obama.
No.
Right? Weren't they like?
Obama and Hillary.
Were they bad? And then they.
I'm thinking like way back, like the
Bernie
Russians,
Sanders and Hillary.
like the Russians and the Germans.
Ooh, Axis powers versus allies.
They no,
Now
actually
no, but there was
to start World War II, Russia
Wait,
and
wait,
Germany
wait,
were
the-
allies.
The U.S. and Russia. The U.S. and Russia when we bombed Japan. That they helped a little bit. Stalin, yeah, he did.
They raided Japan at the very end of World War II just so they can claim some territory.
Still sided with the allies for a little bit. A little bit of
it
it.
was a high five.
Yeah, on the way by. Go get him.
Good game.
yeah.
GG.
Yeah.
Good war.
Yeah. Trying to think. Trying to think of athletic players. Like this is tough.
Brett Favre and Michael Strahan,
Oh,
right?
that was so cheap.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That was so
they
freaking
battled for
cheap.
how many years, and then he just laid down for him at the end.
What about Kobe and Shaq?
How about
That's a good one.
How about Strahan?
Ryan Curry.
Strahan and oh my God, who was the Eagles tackle?
John Runyon.
John Runyon.
Who?
Strahan and Runyon.
They like each other.
No, I think they have respect for each other, but I don't know if they ever liked each other.
Sounds like this is harder than you think.
It is. I mean, he told us about it
I
earlier
gave him
today.
fair warning, Nate. I mean,
And
I can only
we're thinking about
I
it
can
now.
only do so much.
Yeah.
Only-
What do you
Only
got?
do
You
so
got any?
How
Any
about
others? Oh yeah.
Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd?
I gave my contribution to the show here.
Bugs and Daffy, I would say, is better.
Because Bugs and Elmer never really liked each
All right.
other.
Yeah, that's enough.
Now we're getting into Looney Tunes.
Once we go to Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it's over.
We're stretching it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done. I'm out. All right, we'll call it then.
Call it almost 2 hours.
Wait,
Really?
really?
It's 9:39.
No,
I'm gonna let you go.
no, we were only on for like an hour.
What time we start?
8, a little after 8, right?
Oh, it was after 8.
He has trouble telling time.
I thought. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say, yeah.
I thought it was a little before 8. My bad.
8:05.
He's like, I've been going for 2 hours.
8:05.
I've been going
Okay.
for 2
I'm
minutes.
sorry. I'm 25 minutes short of
That was
2
the
hours.
best 15 minutes
That
of
was
your
the best
life.
15 minutes.
Ah.
Actually, D, you were 22 seconds.
All right. That's a good thing to close on. Rip it deep.
Yes.
All right.
That's what I say.
We'll figure out if we're here next week. See what's going on with the Eagles open practice. If not, we'll see you the following week. We're gonna maybe do a little road game.
We should do a countdown each week for
A
Andrew
road game?
until his graduation once we find out.
Yeah,
Like
my
week
sister
one,
wants us
week
to
two. What do you think?
We
Oh,
got to
you
find
mean
out
like
when he
road
graduates
We'll have to do a
first.
countdown each week. for
Of
Andrew.
what?
get a little
Andrew?
clock or
Let's
something.
tell him.
Dude, it's,
That's
you
up
have
to
to
you
count
guys.
4 years.
We got to wait till we find out a graduation date.
Oh, I thought you meant like back home. It's like that's like not for 4
We might be
years.
some of our clothes.
Yeah.
I actually looked today at U.S. naval bases stateside, and there's probably about 40 which I was shocked at.
How many on the
around
East?
us?
How many on
No,
the East
40
Coast?
throughout the United
How many
States.
on the East Coast?
Yeah, how many?
Virginia,
If you
South
guys want
Carolina.
Miami or South Beach, I'll visit them all the time.
I'll be there every
Yeah,
weekend.
me and ZJ
I'll get a
do that.
There is
timeshare.
Key West. There is Key West.
I'll get a
All right, where-
timeshare.
is there one in
I'd rather
Clearwater?
visit him in San Diego.
There's one in Jacksonville.
Is there one in Clearwater?
Jacksonville, Key
Is there
West.
Phillies?
There were a
The
handful
Eagles
in
team? Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville is a Navy town.
Virginia.
Is it?
Virginia, there's one.
There's got to be one in New York, right?
Washington, D.C., there was one.
Oh, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, that wouldn't
What
be
about
bad at
Wyoming?
all.
Is there one in Wyoming?
Oh, Wyoming would be cool.
No, but there is
Wyoming's
there is one
Is there one in
oddly
Vegas?
No, but it'd be cool
oddly
to
enough
visit.
there is Nevada.
Yeah,
There
but
is
he's
one in
not gonna
Nevada.
do it. He did the
Yeah.
Navy.
Oh
If
yeah.
there's one in
Water.
Vegas- Listen, if there's one in Vegas, we'll go out there.
There is Nevada.
There's no wood. Like he
Put him
just
on
said.
Lake
Yeah,
Havasu. Like,
yeah,
where-
it's a no, it's a naval air station.
Oh, he wouldn't go there. Then. He probably
What's
would
he
be
Yeah.
going for? What job?
mechanic.
He wants to try and get mechanics
So where would that?
anywhere.
Anywhere is a base with helicopters and ships.
And there are bases
You know,
all over the
mechanical
world.
side
So
of things.
mechanical type
4
thing.
years active, 8 years or 4 years reserves, or total of 8.
Yeah. So he won't be home for like more than like a week for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he'll be home for 15 days after
Oh, yeah,
school,
I'm sorry, 2 weeks. Yeah.
but then after that,
He goes to
and
assignment.
that's not going to be until like late winter, early spring
right.
Of this year.
next year.
All right, we'll get him trashed.
Yeah, we'll get him
Probably.
trashed.
Yeah,
We'll send him back to the Navy trashed.
yeah, he'll be 20 at the time.
Eh, 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is on recording.
It's not
He'll be 21.
Yeah.
He'll be 21.
Yeah,
He'll be
we don't
21
scrub-
in, like,
Scrub that line, Nate.
We don't
21 in like
we don't
80 days.
allow underage drinking on
Absolutely
our
not.
podcast.
Does
21 and above, all IDs must be
does
checked.
not happen.
That's right.
Some line ass.
No, it's never happened.
Never happened in
Never
under
happened.
my watch. Never happened.
Never happened. All right.
I recall. I think my lips have been on that bottle.
All right, then. Until the next time we see you, be excellent to each other.
Go
Yep.
Birds.
Go Birds.